All right, we are live. What's good, everybody?
Here.
Hopefully, y'all love the extra content that we put out for you guys with Zilla Fatu. That was a very interesting podcast. We're gonna get him on. I just don't know when. I don't know what his schedule is looking like. I still have to get with him, but hopefully, you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So.
Zilla most definitely gonna need a few extra classes inside the of sort of he gonna need some extra speech classes. That boy, I can see it right now. Cut, stop, go back, just go back,
You
go
need a
back to class.
mouthpiece. You need a
Yeah,
mouthpiece.
Zilla, no doubt. He know it. He knows it. He needs my feet for
Yeah.
sure.
He even said it to us that
He said, "Yeah, you feel me? Cause like motherfuckers be trying me. You can't,
can't say that. Yeah, you can't
cause
say
that's what happened. That's what I wanted to ask him about. Was apparently at a meet and greet, a fan said something out of pocket, and he got the 5-2 throwdown. They was like, you can't do that now. Like you on this side. He was like, man, he talking reckless. It's gonna happen. And dude, I can't believe he just. They say he hit him with what you say? Hey, my bad. You right. You got it. You got it.
You the man. You the man. Chill
But
out.
I don't know. I couldn't possess myself to go to a meet and greet and actually say something ignorant to the dude like that. You wild.
Man, you always got someone that want to test them. Like, they think because it's Korea, they're not really about that life. But then when
But
someone,
then that's when
someone
you
beat
don't.
dog shit out their ass,
You
they
can't.
want to sue. They want to sue.
At that point, you can't really blame the wrestler for them getting out of the pocket.
Right.
That's where you're gonna have to
So
put them in their fucking
That's
place.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
because I know for a fact that would be Chris. Chris, no doubt, will be the one.
Most
Stormy, we told y'all to stay with Chris. Where's Chris at? Oh, we left him at the lobby. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Wait.
Wait for that motherfucker to come out the elevator. Yeah,
Oh,
motherfucker. Let's talk about this.
So, Bob, you heard Chris from a distance. You motherfuckers. Up. Somebody said something. Go
You
get him.
moist motherfuckers keep on. Oh shit.
So when y'all get to Philly, people watch. I get.
Nope.
Oh, Philly definitely.
I hope they are on their best behavior because I would, man.
Listen. Mm-mm.
Man, bro.
Chris is a grown ass man. Chris is a grown ass man. This nobody don't touch him. That's all.
Just don't touch me.
Don't touch him.
Just say hi and bye, and we're good.
All you gonna hear is, you moist potato. What you call them? Baked potatoes.
Moist baked potato.
I need that's gotta be your next shirt. Moist baked potato.
I'm gonna just tell my wife to have Bell money on the side. We might have to kick somebody ass. So like that.
I hope I don't have to because like number one, like all kidding aside though, I don't like confrontation. And if I have to have a confrontation with you, I'm gonna kill you. That's just man the bottom line.
Right, that's right. We're not on TikTok.
I don't like you. I'm telling you, I don't like humans.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
See, I don't have to say pew pew. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get the full version of me.
No TikTok language here.
No TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Man said, I'm gonna kill you. That's all.
I will.
Fuck talking. Fuck counseling. I'm gonna kill you.
There's no counseling over here.
What they say, do not pass go, do not take $200, go directly to jail.
Do not pass go. Right. Do not.
It's 3 things guaranteed: death, taxes, and you get the fuck. You get fucked up. That's all.
Keep moving. Right.
Let's go. We have a good time. Let's have a good time. Make it home safe.
Yeah, that's why I say like hopefully when we go to Philly, I won't have no problems with people, but I know there's going to be some people I'm not going to like that is there, but like my whole thing is like I want to have a good time. That's it.
That's what we're gonna do, bro.
But I will snap off on a person if they try me. I'm just saying. They think they motherfuckers talk about they crazy. They never met me. So shit. I don't tolerate no disrespect, especially from a bunch of motherfuckers that can't win the fucking Super Bowl.
No. You gotta get a picture. You gotta get a picture about a Rocky statue.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
With our belts. With our belts.
Most definitely.
You taking a Rough Rider belt?
I still haven't
No.
decided. Yeah, I haven't.
I think the ECW bought it. I think the ECW title.
Oh, because I got that one hanging up. I don't know which one I'm gonna take. I might take my world title, or I could take the NXT championship too. The original one, not that gay one that they got.
The letter NXT ones.
Hell no, that's gay. No, I'm talking about the one from like 2015 to 2019.
The big X.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah, the big X. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where it has NXT.
Oh, no.
You know that? Oh, that belt is
Yeah.
ugly. Oh, God, I hate that belt.
Let's hurry up and get this done with. That's what they was doing when they made that belt.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hey, can you guys can y'all see YouTube?
I don't see nothing right now.
On YouTube?
I just see us. Oh wait, let me go to YouTube see if it's up.
I did get a notification.
Yeah, because Willis is always the source of bad news.
It's live.
Yeah, but he said that he can't see the chat. I guess he said he couldn't see the chat. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to go to it now.
Oh, it says
we got the chat. Look. Chat's open up.
Well, no, it's not coming up on the screen though. Normally, I see the chat on the screen.
Oh, which screen? Our screen?
Our screen.
Hang on. Let me look at this.
But if y'all can, it's cool. But I know normally sometimes I can see it too.
Oh, that's why. Okay. No, I see why. Hold on. Let me see. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one I'm looking at anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. We have technical difficulties.
Bullshit.
Yeah. There's a problem. Okay.
Is it because you're trying to show two shows at the same time live?
No, that one is done. This one is something different.
What you do? Is it cookies? Ask mommy.
Okay. Y'all might not be able to use. Yeah, because this shit. Okay, so for some reason I switched this action on. It said this action is turned off for content made by kids. Wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see if I can unlock this. Give me 1 second. Oh.
Someone think of the children.
Okay, let me see if it should unlock now. Give me a second.
Ooh, YouTube, do better. Did anybody hear about that? What's the results of that situation with TikTok?
Oh no, that's ongoing. So they put a bill in motion. So basically, what happened? If you guys don't know, when TikTok first started, the U.S. found out. Wait a minute, we didn't make that. China made it. Oh, China can hack us, and it was like, no, we're just making an app. Then they proved that they were deliberately showing like us like goofy stuff and everything, but meanwhile overseas they were gonna show like educational stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
Like. And now they're saying again that hey, they can hack us. They can be a Trojan horse. And
hey,
like, you guys
y'all, the chat is on. I am so sorry. My bad. That is totally my fault. I'm so sorry for making y'all like Toys R Us. That was not my fault. I'm sorry. Well, technically it was. But anyway, okay.
So they're gonna put it to a vote to see about TikTok. If it gets approved, then no more TikTok. Of course, if it gets negative votes, we'll be good to go.
Those old buses gonna fucking go against it.
It's because I watched the trial and the guy was like, "So does it use Wi-Fi?" He's like, "Yeah." So Wi-Fi is the internet? Yes. So y'all control the internet? And he was like,
I seen that shit
too. It's like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
He's like, so.
There we go. There we go. The comments. All right.
Listen, I think eventually, Stormy. I think eventually, TikTok ain't gonna go nowhere. Listen, all those members in Congress, you know what? They just need the check. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nah, they scared that their secret account's gonna get blown out, and their wives gonna see what they really be looking at on TikTok.
that too. They'll make deals like either to make their whatever they look at private and plus give them their check and whatever.
Honey, why is feet finders on your phone? Oh, I was looking at shoes. Give me that. I was looking at shoes. Give me that. Looking at shoes.
Mind your business, bitch.
All right, y'all. Remember to like the podcast. Remember to like, share. Please do two things for me: like,
Mhm.
share, and comment. But the two, well, actually, there's three. Comment and no, okay. Like and share is the two things I want you guys to do for me. I
Hmm.
want you to do the third thing, but the algorithms, the more likes that we get, the more we get into the algorithms and more people can see us. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to do that.
Look at
But
that. That's beautiful.
That's a beautiful shot right there.
Mm.
yes,
Yeah,
dope as
But
fuck.
look at his ass. Look at his ass.
that man. Who shoot?
But
You know what this
enjoy,
remind me? I'm going.
enjoy episode 246, and we'll be right back.
Rating system 1.
Ziggy the Beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Red Flags.
The King 8-Bit.
The Holy Hill. The Wrestling Historian.
Rocky Reese.
Keeping it real, keeping it trill. The real Carly. The Emmett Storm. Zanzibar El Jefe.
The Enforcer. Together, we are heels for life, bitches.
System 1 loaded.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Zamunda. We are hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast for another episode on this awesome Sunday before some of us have to go to work on Monday. Yeah, you know who we are, but also we got a special guest from TikTok, Mr. Bob Bro. What's going on, brother?
That's
So,
I
coming.
know.
guys, thanks for having me on today. Much appreciated.
So, man, thank you so much for coming on here on short notice. You know, I just told you this morning that you was going to come on. So first, what we're going to do is before we go ahead and do our shtick or whatever, and also we got some cool new segments for you guys. But first, this is one of the segments where when we have a guest, we like to harass the fuck out of them. So, who is Bob Bro? Where did you come from? Where do you hail from? And what made you a wrestling fan? And what are you doing now?
Yeah.
All right, long story short, my real name is Brett. I come from the great mystical kingdom called the Boogie Down Bronx in New York City. It's a very magical place. Don't be afraid to visit, but after dark, just don't walk around by yourself. Certain areas. I am 36 years old. I started watching professional wrestling in the early 90s, and my favorite wrestler of all time is Bret the Hitman Hart. If you haven't seen it before, hold on one sec. There he is right there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Still, did that hurt? When you
They don't tickle.
okay?
That was 9 hours of fun.
9 hours.
9 goddamn hours.
So they didn't take breaks. You just was
No, we took my guy takes little breaks in between here
Got
and there.
this
I mean,
bad baby in about 12 minutes.
so.
Man.
Shut up. So you were literally tortured for 9 hours and 45 seconds.
Not per se. Like, I'll put it this way: the first 5 6 hours, I'm good. Like, he's a great artist, but like, dude, that last hour and a half, like, you're just that needle's like, in your skin, like
Mm.
thousands of repetitions. So like, after I say hour seven and a half, like, I'm just, he's finishing the shading around the outside. I'm like, oh motherfucker, hurry the fuck up, like, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, they don't tickle, but trust me, like, the dude's he's a fucking beast. He's awesome. Yeah, like, I would do it again, but yeah, 9 hours of fun, man. He works overnight too, so we start like 11 o'clock at night. We finish at like 7:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what did you like the most about wrestling? Like, what got you into wrestling other than Bret Hart being on your shoulder?
I mean, it was just the larger than life characters. It was an odd time when I started watching wrestling because if you remember the early '90s, they tried messing around with a lot of like real life worker gimmicks. You had Duke the Dumpster Drosy. You had Isaac Yankum. You
Mhm.
had your doctors, your trash guys. You had the goon, the hockey guy, and I just felt like throughout all that mess, the first time when I saw Bret the Hitman Hart, I was like, you just had that aura, that presentation, that look from the entrance, walking down to the ring, and then he was just all business in the ring, and like me geeking out as a kid every time I see him on TV, I always wish that I was that kid in the stands who always get his glasses
Mhm.
all the time, and I don't know, I just always like hooked up, I just like immediately like linked with him the first time I saw him on TV.
Mhm. Cool, cool. So, what do you like more? Do you like heels or faces?
It depends on all the presentation. I mean, I'm not heavy leaning sided whether it's face or heel. I mean, if it's called for the right time, the right presentation, the right circumstances, whether it's a face or heel, I'm down for either one. I don't believe in turning just for the sake of turning. If you're going face, then there needs to be an obvious reason. Same thing for being a heel. But I will say there are wrestlers out there who should only be faces, and there are wrestlers who should only be heels, like someone like The Miz. The Miz should only be a heel, in my
Mhm.
opinion. I feel that's when he does his best work.
Hmm.
And yeah, as far as like wrestlers who should only be face, I mean that's a tough one. I feel it's easier to be hated as a heel. I mean, in life in general, it's easier to be hated than it is to be loved.
That's
But
very true.
very true. That's why like I feel guys like MGF, he could go either way right now because he's only 25 years old, 25, 26. He hasn't even scratched the surface of what his prime is. Like he was a great heel. He showed you flashes of a good baby face because he's able to use like real life trauma and circumstances in his real life that happened to him growing up that a
Mhm.
lot of the fan base can they can understand what they can feel mutual weight. But
Mhm.
like I said, he could go either way, and he's on an upward track to greatness. But yeah, I don't lean either way, like heels or faces. I'm down for whatever makes sense for that character.
Okay, okay. Um, guys, do you have any questions for Bro?
You said you from the boogie down Bronx.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So being from the Bronx, and that means you from the city. So my question is, give me your favorite moment from the garden.
From the Garden, man.
Yes.
I think of like the old the Big East championship tournament days of
Mhm.
like freaking UConn. I forget what year it was. Kemba Walker. Like, I think it was 2010, 2011.
Right.
That Big East champ. You know what game I'm talking about here? That
Yes.
crazy crossover step back mid range jumper from top of the key won the Big East tournament. There was one year for your old heads out there. Like I think it was like 03, 04. Jerry McNamara from Syracuse hitting that three-quarter court game winner. I think that was the year after Melo
Oh,
got
yeah.
drafted, went on
Yeah.
to Denver. Yeah, like I know it may sound, but yeah, the old Big East tournaments, like those games, whether it's Syracuse, UConn, those throws were like my personal favorite at the Garden.
All right. All right. Now, since
Cool.
we gonna stay at the garden, but we gonna talk about just wrestling now.
Yeah.
Give me your give me your favorite moment or in wrestling that happened.
Oh, you know what? Dan, I'm surprised I didn't even bring this up, but strictly just wrestling in the Garden. I was there at the 2008 Royal Rumble when John Cena came back.
Oh shit.
Like me and my uncle were there, and I think, damn, it had been a minute since John was gone, like over a year or something like that. Like it,
Mhm.
Something
and
like that.
this was during the great days of like there was no dirt sheets or online like Melters or Sean Ross Saps to ruin anything. I could tell you right now, the in the Garden, no one was expecting. Nobody had a clue that once number 30 hit, like, dude, when I say it was like, damn, if the Knicks ever get to like a game 7 NBA finals, like game winning shot, that was the reaction that when John Cena came out. Like the damn roof of the Garden nearly blew the hell off, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
it looked
Like,
like
yeah.
that shit was awesome.
Hold on. In honor of DJ To, who
Oh,
is your heel Mount Rushmore?
mm,
My heel Mount Rushmore?
yeah.
Yes, your heels Mount Rushmore.
Ooh, man.
Oh, it's actually
All right. Are we speaking just strictly wrestlers or just anyone in the wrestling business?
Anywhere, your heels.
All right,
This is your Mount Rushmore.
I'm going Mr. McMahon. Listen, on-screen TV character. Listen, forget about on-screen TV. Mr. McMahon was
And he's a
what
heel in life and in wrestling. So go ahead.
it,
You agree?
people always say like separate the character from the real person, but where is the difference? Honestly, like he lived out all of the crazy shit he did outside with the women and all the other stuff. He was doing that on screen too. He had Trish barking like a damn dog. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
come on, man. He was locking lips with like whoever the hell he wanted to be at any given time.
Right.
But yeah, Vince is up there. I'm gonna give you a specific Randy Orton. I'm going bald headed Randy Orton, like '09.
Mm.
Like that was
2009, Randy Orton is the greatest of all time. I don't care what
yeah.
nobody says. 2009
That
was
motherfucker really
the
hearing
goat.
voices.
And it's crazy because that variant is actually in WWE 2K23 or
Mm,
2K24. I'm sorry.
because they know the goat.
It wasn't even just so much what he was doing. It's just like I said, when he went bald, like you just that demeanor, that look, the way he carried himself, like this dude was on. Any time that he was in the ring, it was something was gonna happen. Like someone's head was getting punted into the third or fourth row. Like yeah, I say '09 Randy Orton is up there. Damn, I might have to throw this in just for a personal one. I'm gonna say JBL and his heavyweight title run. That's here for me because I'm sorry, like the whole Eddie Guerrero feud.
Oh,
His mom having a damn heart attack in the kayfabe or not heart attack in the ring. The
mhm.
shit he was doing at the border. Remember that shit he did with the border?
Chef Kiss. Oh, he get canceled today. JB will not be allowed on
Oh
TV.
yeah, yeah. Chef JBL would like we always talk about characters that would not last today. JBL is, I think, my opinion, number one. Like he would not survive
They've
today.
been canceled
Oh yeah.
quickly.
Most
hmm
definitely. Most
And
definitely.
then I'm gonna go old school with this one. I'm gonna go Piper back in the day. Dude, smashing the coconut and snuck his head. Like he was the perfect foil to Hogan's, white meat baby face persona. Like there would like as great as Hogan was, there would be no Hogan Hulkamania if you needed a Roddy Piper to be opposite of that. So mine is Mr. McMahon, '09 Randy Orton, heavyweight title JBL, and Roddy Piper.
Okay.
I like it.
Cool.
I like it.
Those are
All
good
right.
choices.
hmm
Very good choices. Very good choices. Okay, so let's well, first of all, thank you for letting us harass you. Now, let's get into some interesting topics this week. So, we're going to start off with this new segment. And we're going to go around the room. First of all, it's called Face Take or Heel Take. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to ask, well, first of all, on my right-hand side, we're going to go with Enforcer. So tell us, and you can choose. You can either do a hot, or you can either do a base take, or you can do a heel take. And it could be anything from this past week. The sky's the limits. You can do whatever. I don't give a fuck. But it has to be pertaining from last week.
Last week. So I'm gonna go with a heel take. Jack Perry, House of Torture in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Did not see that coming. I did see the scapegoat. I like, okay, he's gonna try and make some noise in New Japan, but when that match was over, I don't think it was on anybody's bingo card that you gonna see Jack Perry putting on the House of Torture shirt, and now he's fully embracing it too. Because in the next show, he helped his fellow members win their tournament matches. So I'm gonna go to the heel take on that one. So
Okay.
keep up the good work, Jack.
Cool. Bro. Heel take or face take?
I'm gonna give a heel take on this past Friday night SmackDown,
Okay.
and Enforcer might know where I'm going with this.
I do.
I'm going to heel take for the amount of wrestling that was on this past Friday night. So I had a little extra time yesterday at work. I did some overtime, so I'm at my computer. I'm like, yo, there wasn't a lot of wrestling Friday night. So let me look up. Let me go on Cage Match. They have the times, how long the wrestling matches were.
Mm-hmm.
So I go on there. I add up the times of the matches. And remember I think it was a Friday live that we did when before we went off the air. I asked you guys over under 30 minutes of wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
and I think a bunch of guys said over.
I think it was just me.
It was just you. Well, you were wrong, Enforcer.
I know.
It was under 28 minutes of fucking wrestling on a 2-hour show at the American Airlines Theater in Dallas, Texas.
That's pathetic.
14,000 people were live there, and you put on 28 minutes of wrestling. Not crazy lunatic. I see the comment, but I timed it. I had the times up, and even if it was 30 minutes, no. Like, yeah, 28 minutes.
28,
And
28, 40 seconds, I think. 40
yeah,
seconds.
28 and 40, whatever. But still,
Yeah.
you have Tiffany Stratton in a match with Michin.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Stratton, we all think highly of. Future star. She should be champion by the year's end.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes and 20 seconds they gave her.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Lashley and Karrion Cross, I think, had a 9 or so minute match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get right to the cut on that match and that feud in general between the last testament and the new it's why are they feuding? Why are they feuding? Can I open the floor? Stormy, Enforcer, Chris, can any of you guys tell me why they are feuding?
When you come up with that, when you find out, you let me know.
I think they
I will.
start
You might
serving
have to
bad
wait.
food and catering. That's what I think. It was
I'm
bad
so
food.
serious. I told you that the WWE is facing a problem. The problem is that they don't know what to do with Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits. I mean, it's easy. I can book it for you. I can book them like a year out. Number one, they have to be a bunch of badasses. Number one, instead of a bunch of fucking Lucky Charm, whatever you want to fucking call them. Like this what you see is not working. This is not working for the Street Profits because number one, Street Profits are faces. They refuse to be heels. So already your recipe is dead on arrival.
They should have had them come out and beat the dog shit out of the bloodline. That's the story right there. And Lashley picks up the microphone and stands over Roman and says, "You only got that belt because I couldn't finish in the chamber. I want what's mine. Drop the mic, walk out."
The thing is, and y'all know I'm still pissed off about that shit because this man never got a rematch.
Never.
For the WWE title. And
they put him in the year picture.
He made a group that consists of a team that also got screwed by the bloodline for the tag team titles, which they couldn't go for the tag team titles no more after SummerSlam.
Yep.
So you have something there, like Stormy said. You had it there. They come out and they kind of teased that one time when the bloodline was out there and they came out with the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
That was right there for you. It's right there. All chefs, all that shit. Yep. All you had to do was just sit back and relax. No, they let the shit go over. They just wearing church shoes. Dawkins got shoes that's 2 sizes undersized.
Like I mean, bro, you might as well call them the fucking New Day 2.0.
But the thing is, now I don't know if y'all saw it. I put it on my TikTok where now they trying to put the word into that group talking about Ford should be the leader. And then but he can't do it because he's carrying Dawkins. Then they was on their own social. Like, okay, if y'all gonna break them up because y'all been saying that for almost 2 years too.
Bro, I'm and you know, people. This is the one that is what I wanted to talk about with Raw Bro. There was something you said something about what is wrestling fans like pet peeves. That is one of them.
So like the question I asked, like I put on my Twitter, then I also put it on my one of my last videos I posted. I said, what is a what is a wrestling fan's red flag for you?
Oh,
So
red
my
flag, right?
so my post was excuse me, like Fed fans in particular that always bring up ratings and earnings when it talks about like using that as arguments as why WWE is vastly superior to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And the reasons I said that, like, look at it this way. I said ratings don't equal quality.
Does
Ratings
it?
don't equal quality because here's some stats that you guys can look up, whoever's watching. 2019, the Raw rating average per week was 2.4 million, and 2019 was dog shit. You remember 2019?
I agree.
Absolute
Yes.
dog shit. Now, 2013, last year, average Raw rating 1.7 million. That is a loss of almost 700,000 fans per week. The
Mm-hmm.
product was good. Product was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been substantially better, but that just makes my point.
Mm-hmm.
Ratings does not equal quality. And then my second part was bringing up the earnings is beyond fucking goofy and stupid to me because number one, unless you work for the company or you got stocks like in a million stocks in like TKO, you
Right.
don't see a dime of that. You don't get a share of that. So what the hell are you flexing on a billionaire's net worth for? It makes
I think that's like something that we really should bring. I don't know. I don't know if we should bring that as a segment though, but we'll get back to that though. Um Stormy, I believe it's your turn. Face take or heel take?
He'll take. We always talk about how Triple H is this amazing booker. WWE is so much better than everybody else. Look at the presentation, like he just said. But this past week, we saw the debut of a returning Andrade, and they had him go against Apollo Cruz, who ain't been seen since 2021, I believe. And I think his last match was either Dijak or Braun Breaker got rid of him. Like, poof,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead, get up out of here. Now he's back. Yeah, commentary tried to bring up their old rivalry, but this was too. Nobody cares about Apollo Cruz. I'm sorry, nobody cares. Yet again, that he is the last person who Dusty Rhodes named. No one cares. It's proof in the pudding. That crowd was like,
I,
"What's going on?"
I
People at
thought
home were
I
like,
thought he worked there. I thought he was
"I,
fired.
I thought he was. I would have bet you money. I would have bet money that Apollo Cruz got released when he came. Well, I don't think he got an entrance. I think he was already in the ring. Then Andrade comes out. The crowd was like, "Eh."
No. He got an entrance, and when he came out, I was
See, I
like,
zoned out
"He's
on it.
still here?"
I zoned out on the entrance. Like you got to return when they have people return, put them against somebody relevant.
So according to what we were talking about on Smack and Raw last night, and shout out to them, by the way, that everybody is harping on AEW when it comes to presentation to some of these wrestlers that they don't know. Can we flip the script on WWE for one moment? Because Story mentioned something very, very important. Andrade is not like someone that's brand new. This is somebody that left school and decided to come back to school, basically. You know what I'm saying? Andrade is not going to do anything. I'm just going to just keep it real with you guys. For me, when he went to AEW, it was a continuance. I didn't need a refresher or whatever because guess what? I just seen him yesterday.
The issue with Andrade, is that his English. Let's keep it real. His English, he refuses to. He like, no, I'm sticking to my roots. Y'all not gonna make me another. I know that y'all want me to take Ray spot. I know what y'all want. Y'all want me to be the one to take Ray spot. I'm not doing what Ray do. That's not me. I want to come out, get my money, and wrestle. I'm not doing the field trips. I'm not going. I'm not kissing babies. That ain't me. AEW dropped the ball. He should have won that triple threat when it was both the TNT titles. He should have won that night. Maybe it was him, Darby, and Sammy. He should have won.
But I don't think it's like AEW's fault or WWE's fault. It's just he's bland. He doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
he wants to show up and wrestle, but you can only go so far with that.
Because he's used to, you know how they treat their luchadors in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
They're like their NBA, soccer and luchadors. That's their top people. He like, y'all supposed to be at my door. I'm supposed to be walking on rose petals. Where is my suit? What are y'all doing? And they're like, no, that's not how it is up here. He like, no. Do y'all know who my daddy is?
But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. This is the history of.
And I love Andrade.
But this the shit. I'm gonna say this with WWE. Like they got lucky when they had like people like Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio that was already established. But when you try and get other guys like what's his name? I mean that the original Sin Cara, he came up.
Mystico.
Mystico, that didn't work. When you got the two that's there now, the cousins.
Humberto and Garza.
Humberto, remember he had a single run. They're trying to put on U.S. title matches. Like I don't know how many weeks he had U.S. title match on Monday Night Raw. Like every damn week.
4 weeks in a row for no reason.
It didn't work. Goes without drawing.
Oh wait. Hang on. Shane Taylor is watching. Shane, what's going on, Shane? How you doing, brother?
I'm getting your shirt, bro.
I still need to watch Collision with you and Daniel Bryan. I still need to watch that.
Yeah, watch that.
Yeah, I just need to watch that shit because I know that shit was a banger. So shout out to you, brother.
Banger after banger.
But my thing with Andrade was the same. We came into NXT and they put Vega with him, and it worked. Drew, but no, it wouldn't work because if Drew didn't get hurt, he would never been NXT champion. So they had to go with it. We got the main roster. The only good matches y'all can remember is him and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
After that, of course, the pandemic, but they tried to put him in a tag team. That didn't work. And then he went to AEW. They try to replay it, but this time they go put Ricky Guerrero. Then, okay, Ricky didn't work. We go put Chavo with him. All right, you know what? Let's just make a damn group around him, and that could probably come up the shortcomings of him talking. And I agree with you. He should have won the TNT title, and maybe that would have brought something in. But after that, it fucked up the TNT title. We're not going to talk about that right now. But after that, he's been freaking. He's been mellow. Then he was the shit with him and Sammy, and then he got hurt. Then he was doing Mexico dates, and then he had a group. If you remember, they came back. It was him, Roosh, the original. You say all right? There we go. I didn't want to say because I knew you go cry, but so.
Why are you crying, Stormy?
That was his faction. You know that was his faction.
Oh,
you know that was his faction.
I mean, it was a whack ass faction. I mean, what do you expect?
It's because the faction only Nagalobra is the greatest faction.
but at the same time, that's where he fucked up again. He ran his mouth. They not using me right, all that stuff. And then
he cussed them out in Spanish.
Yeah, he cussed them out in Spanish. Then he came back. They put him with CJ. First he came back for Collision.
Bro, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, first he came, right. First he came back to Collision because that's what Collision was for. All the people that felt like they was not getting what they deserved. Him, Miro, CM Punk, and you already know all that shit. Mm-hmm. Then they put him with CJ. You already told everybody to go leave. It was too late.
You forgot about that.
You already
what happened to CJ?
Well, remember the whole time he was there though, Paul was in his cell phone like, "Hey, I'm working on something."
And that he opened his mouth on that though.
I mean, listen. The last
he did. No, Swerve did. No, remember Swerve? Allegedly, Swerve was the one who told Tony, "Hey, they calling me from they calling us," and he was like, "Who called you?" He said, "I don't know, but it was me, Adam, Bobby, Kyle, and Andrade."
That shit backfired because I don't think he really thought that like Swerve.
Yeah. Andrade didn't say. Andrade kept his mouth shut because remember Andrade went to Tony like, "Hey, I'm just saying if you brought in my father-in-law, I'll be real happy." Okay, we got you, man. They brought in
Andrade and Miro, and remember after that it was Malachi Black because Malachi Black had like a thrills match, and then right after that that's when they say, "Oh, he's going back to WWE." He's like, "No, I'm just asking for time off. I got a mental break."
I got a theory. Part of me feel like Andrade first came to test the waters because there was a lot of BS going on with Charlotte at the time. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of stuff going, so I think he went to see how it goes. Like, hey, babe, if they remember, allegedly the girls was bullying her, they making fun of her body, doctors was messing up stuff, they was messing up her stuff. And he wasn't liking it. I think he went like, let me see how it is. I got you, baby. Mm-hmm. And then when he realized, all right, stay.
You know what doesn't help on Andrade, like for me, is that you look at his time in AEW, like when he was teaming up with Roosh, like Roosh, better English, he could go, I
Kind
think
of.
I think he could. Like, I mean, he speaks way better than Andrade. At least he's trying. You can see he put in the work.
Let me tell you something about Roosh talking. He only say 3 words.
I mean,
Roosh.
well, then there might be three more words than damn
No.
Andrade.
With Andrade, he just slow with. I am Andrade, and
Let me tell you something.
That shit ain't
Bro,
working.
he
No,
stuttered.
let
You know
me
what I
tell you
mean?
something. Hold on, let me tell you something, Enforcer.
Uh-oh.
Andrade El Idolo
Yes.
has plans for Monday night.
Do he?
I'll see you next week. And I'm like,
Boy.
dude,
We.
what are we doing? You make it
Boy.
Andrade
Wait.
as
Do
a
the
guy
hands
who,
again. Do the hands
as
again.
every time he come on, tell Selena say hello.
Wow. So I'm
So,
gonna do my face take. Excuse
face
me,
take?
not face. No, I'm sorry. I have to explain. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So, Chris, what do you want to do this Sunday? Do you want to do face take or do you want to do heel take? Well, that's thank you for asking me that, Sugar Nipples, because no one wanted to ask me that. Okay, so face take. I'm just gonna stand out from the fucking crowd. Fuck it. Even though I'm the biggest asshole on this podcast, but no, that's Holy Hill. But anyway, shout out to him. Okay, face take. I think this whole week was just dope as far as like from AEW Revolution to Tuesday. I didn't see NXT, but I heard a lot of great things about it because everybody was moist last night when we was on this Smacking the Raw podcast, and then also on Wednesday. And I can't really speak for Friday because Friday we'll talk about that in a minute. But Swerve, like his face turn was probably the most powerful thing I've seen this week. Like Swerve went from kissing babies, going into people's houses and committing, almost attempting murder. Murder definitely. Almost murdering his arch nemesis, to now he is a sympathetic face that is never ending of going after the AEW championship. And I am digging that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know that man is going to get that title before Double or Nothing or on Double or Nothing. So they even planted the seeds. Now I think that he's probably going to be busy with Hangman Page, maybe on Dynasty. I believe that's going to happen. They're probably going to have a number one contender match because they're really trying to get what's name out the way, Warlord or whatever, getting his ass out the way. Yeah. That's why they're going to have their title match on Wednesday. So that's fine with me. I just want Swerve to be the next AEW champion. I'm feeling the Cody vibes. But that's the one thing that stood out for me, huh?
I say this though about Swerve, about AEW. Period. I love how AEW, and I know people that watch this like y'all always talk about AEW. I gotta give AEW their fucking credit because when they do face turns, they do it organically. They just don't say, "Hey, he's a face this week. Cheer for him." No, you get to understand why they turn in face. Like, come on, like you just said. Dude was coming in, beating up people and beating up 18-year-olds in the gym in the backyard, going to somebody's house, dropping their t-shirt in the baby, and this dude hung Hangman with a chain.
Hangman.
The most violent match possible. That was sick. I loved it, by the way. But organically, the fans were still into it. It was not just the dance, the dance did get over, but then you start seeing this dude like, yo, his work ethic, this motherfucker, he's winning. He don't need his goons. He got goons that he don't even use them. Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of hill you got that they got big ass goons that savages and he don't use them, and he's winning matches. He should have if anything, he should have been was he in the finals of that Continental? No, he wasn't. He should have been in the finals of the Classic, but
Roman Reigns should really take notes.
No, the East should take notes because they were shoving him down our throats so we didn't like him.
Them too.
If they would have freaking did an organic, I don't pause, but if they did it organically, we probably would have loved or Roman back then when he was the big dog. But this shit, like just like you said earlier, they did the same thing with MJF. MJF was a total prick, and you know it. You love him for it. He's salty, salt of earth. But he started using his real life situation when he was bullied, when they threw quarters at him and stuff like that.
When Juice said that line,
right? It brought back his high school days.
The whole world was, how could you, Tony Khan? How could you let this happen? You got to protect, as a Jew, how dare you? And Juice and MJF was like, I told you. And MJF was like, I told you.
Hook, line, and sinker. It was organic. I love it. I appreciate it. We always supported Serve anyway, but goddamn, now we want him to win the title today. Not yesterday. We want to win today, right now.
We have never had this energy like before.
Because it's like,
okay, go ahead.
It's like that feeling of when Kofi Mania was building.
Right.
Like okay, whatever. Like, everybody tried to shit on. Oh, well, if Mustafa when he got hurt, yeah, whatever, nigga. Who cares? Let's go. Everybody, like for me, remember when Eddie won? When Eddie beat Brock? That's how I'm feeling with Swerve right now. Like Eddie's rise to that moment, that's what I'm getting. That makes it's like a combination of two, because you see it like, ain't no way this guy's gonna be the face of the company. That's how Eddie was my all-time favorite. That moment, like, the history with Eddie, drugs, out here lying, cheating, and stealing. He can't be champ. Oh my God, he just pinned Brock Lesnar. I'm still low-key pissed that they took that record away from him, but that's another thing. Because Eddie was the last person to pin Brock. I'm mad they ended that. But I feel that with Swerve. I feel that, man, because, he got the grill, the swagger, everybody. But when you look at the crowd, he got the whitest of white people. I mean,
but I was about to say that. Remember, they tried their best to cancel Swerve too, and it didn't work.
And it was right.
That you know what? That is wild to me. That is wild. The main people that sit here and always say that black people are not gaining opportunities are the same motherfuckers that stabbing you in the back. Is that wild to me?
But here's the messed up part. I'm
sorry I brought it up again. I'm sorry I brought it up. I know that's the thing, but
all he said, he wasn't wrong. All he said was, I don't want to be known on just a black list. I want to be more than that. I'm more than just that. Oh, how dare you, sir? They turned into me. How dare you? How? It's like, no. Listen, it's like with if you watch football, Lamar Jackson. I don't want to be known as just a black quarterback. I want to be known as a quarterback. Oh, so what you saying? You're not black enough? No, I'm just saying I don't want to be every time. We don't do it with Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback. Black quarterback. It's like Jordan Love. He was like, I don't want to be known as just a black quarterback. I want to be known as a quarterback. I don't want to be known just on a black list. I want to be known on it's just me. Oh, how you ain't shit. You don't even like black women anyway. Look, you don't like black women anyway.
That part. Yeah, that part. Like I don't.
It was just it was just nasty. Like we got somebody finally that's the closest we have seen. One of their black wrestlers at that top. Because we had Scorpio Sky, we thought he was gonna get it. We thought Powerhouse Hobbs. We thought not Dan Garcia, Ricky Starks. But this is the closest we got where it's
I think Ricky gonna be the second.
Maybe. But this is what happens when you got 100% of the audience, not just a section, not just kids, not just old school. 100% of the arena of the fan base, of your fan base, is pulling for y'all to pull that fucking trigger. So, but then you got these people out here that's probably still salty what he said. Then you talking about some rap song that y'all found y'all listen to, like y'all never heard rap before. Disrespect the one. Come on, man. Come on. So now we got somebody close. You want to bring them down? It's like crabs in a fucking barrel. You always got with someone going inside. You got to pull their ass back down. No, we're not doing that. We are this close and about to make history, and we're not. No, I swear. If it's one person, it better be 10 people trying to knock that person down. Like, no, we're gonna push you up instead of bring you down. You know what I mean? We're not gonna pull that ladder under you. But Swerve. It's crazy because Swerve, we saw this. Swerve got a big ass chip on his shoulder, and I love it. Like this dude's still pissed off that he got released from WWE This was 3 years ago, and he's using that. Like y'all don't understand. Like that's the best fucking kind of wrestler right there. When they got that chip on their shoulder and they focus to prove the motherfucker wrong, just like y'all cheer for Cody. Cody did it. Just like Drew McIntyre, he did it. So why Swerve can't do it? Why Swerve can't have that shoulder and prove like y'all made a fucking mistake by releasing me? I'm gonna prove it to you. Y'all go call me. So go ahead. I'm back, bro.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick point, like on the Swerve promo that started Dynamite this past week. Like, did you guys call on the if you guys are paying attention, like, go back to Revolution where Swerve, he didn't take Nana's diamond crown, his diamond headband. He didn't want to do that. So the stories. Hey, guess what? That's AEW doing storytelling right there, because he's going full blown babyface turn right now. He's gonna keep refusing Nana's help to cheat. Watch for Nana like to backstab Swerve going. That's crazy foreshadowing going on right there. And I think now with the Dynasty pay-per-view coming up next month, I always thought it was gonna be Double or Nothing. He was gonna win, but remember the Young Bucks, like, kayfabe suspended Hangman, so technically he's out of the picture. So I think we're gonna get Swerve and Joe at Dynasty, because you look at the name of the pay-per-view, it's Dynasty. You hear Dynasty, you think of that next upcoming batch of stars that's coming up, that next wave, that next generation. We're in the new generation of AEW, and for a pay-per-view like Dynasty, what other pay-per-view, perfectly named pay-per-view, you want to crown Swerve at than Dynasty? I say start. Listen, you know what? You could maybe get away waiting one more month till Double or Nothing, but I say pull the trigger now.
Right.
Go for it now. It's going to be a definite sellout.
If they do that here, if they do that in St. Louis, I'm acting the fool.
I've been an advocate for him to win that Double Nothing, because that was their first pay per view. AEW history was the Double Nothing, but like you just said, and I just said pull the trigger. Why not pull the trigger on the first ever Dynasty pay per view? And shit, St. Louis. I'm not stroking ego Stormy, but I am saying that is one of the wrestling capitals back in the day. Like if you talk about NWA history that made the most money in wrestling business, St. Louis area was one of them, and Tony Khan knows that. And how you reward St. Louis after taking the pay-per-view from them the first time? Give them something to remember. You're not gonna forget.
More to do that than to award Swerve the title in the most predominantly black city.
Oh, it's going down. I'm hopping the gate. Yeah. I'm hopping the gate and everything.
Yo, I'm gonna put this out there right now. Like, I waste once they announced this pay-per-view, I went on my price line. I looked up round trip tickets. Like, it ain't crazy. I'm not saying definite right now, but depending how this month shapes out towards the end.
Shit, WrestleMania broke me. I'm like,
hey, them tickets going quick, because I went to go try to look at them tickets. Went like they going quick.
Yes, I'm not
they're gonna open up. They're gonna open up. I think that arena that they're doing in St. Louis, I think max capacity is like 8,500, 9,000. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, that's it.
Well, it's a smaller arena.
It's where our college team play at.
The fucked up part is I'm gonna be there the week before the damn show.
That's insane.
Mad as hell.
But
Stormy House.
Let's go to some wrestling new shenanigans real quick. Let me get this one out the way. So we talked about this in the cookout.
Racism.
Yeah, that part. Hey, Stormy, you're gonna have to. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So the racist comments to Bianca Belair is absolutely mind-blowing, but it's not surprising. So I think me and Brett was talking about this. So you can dislike whoever the fuck you want to dislike, but people really need to understand, the white tea people. You have to understand that this is 2024. This is not the 1800s. This is not the 1700s. This is not when we decide to abolish slavery. Okay. If you don't like black people just because, then you just need to die or just run into traffic and just die. I mean, that's just really how I feel. I mean, because number one, don't sit up here and say that you can't say that to me. I can say where the fuck I want to say to you because I'm tired of you white tea people because you think that Trump is gonna get in office that you figure that you could just say where the fuck you want. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired, and you know, I've told people, I say, I am tired of playing defense. I'm on offense now. I'm gonna say wherever the fuck I want to say to you. And this shit right here, so you're gonna bring racist politics into a video game. That's the part that pisses me off about white people. Everybody knows that white people is that this is their sport. They don't want black people, you know, associated with wrestling. I'm sorry, it's already too late. Black people is already in your sport and we're taking over. I still feel that wrestling is for everybody. I get that. But the problem is that you motherfuckers don't get it. You still feel that you are in the brink of extinction. So now you want to get back on your Trumpism horse, and you want to say, "Oh, we can't have any niggers on our shit because I feel that I'm gonna die tomorrow," type of shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. Instead of me playing this game and doing reviews or whatever, we have to talk about fucking racism on a cover. And this is historic. We have never had an African American woman like co-host co-host on a wrestling game. That's something that should be celebrated, not disputed. I mean, it blows my mind, yo. It just blows my mind.
Yo, real quick, let me just add a comment, like just bigger than life, like for anyone who might be listening to this, like who has those thoughts about Bianca just because she's on the cover. My question is there nothing else going on in your life that's like a bigger concern or bigger issue than a fucking video game cover? Like really, like there are people out there with like real troubles, real concerns, real shit that's actually like, you know, real life shit to worry about. But this is what you choose to waste your time and consume yourself with. Like this is I just don't get, like, you know, I don't want to say like, you know, it's year 2024, and I understand there's people that still have that mindset. I just don't understand like what goes on in your fucking head that you see a black woman on the cover of a video game, and then you just that's where you go to first. You know, when you first see that, I I yeah, I don't fucking get it. No bigger fucking concerns for you guys to be worried about in today's world. Like there's literally no shortage of things to be legitimately worried about, pissed about in your life, but this is what you choose to waste your energy on. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is, and it's like you could be worried about the elections, you could be worried about taxes, you could be worried about food going prices going up, gas going up, our fucking atmosphere is warming up, global warming. You're not concerned with that, but you're concerned about someone of a different color on a fucking video game cover. And the crazy thing is that they're not bothered by this. Like, this is normal behavior. Everybody, I'm going to tell you, just like what Brett just said, this is not normal behavior. This is sick behavior. If you did this shit in my face, I will fuck you up on site because I'm tired.
So the problem is that the ones who are acting like this, they're realizing like, oh my God, we're about to see another one of our beloved sports that we created get taken away from us. They wiped it out with baseball twice. First it was African Americans. Now the Latinos own baseball. We took football. Excuse me. And now they're starting to see with wrestling. And it's slowly happening. Like, y'all aren't the dominant athletes anymore in y'all own sports. And it's called evolution. It happens. They tried to keep us out of basketball. Oh, nobody can jump far up. Never mind. He just jumped over a car. What are we going to do next? Like I said, look at football. Look at football. There are no white cornerbacks anymore in football. We got none. We got the quarterback. So we come for quarterback. Swimming probably next. As soon as we get stuff figured out with the water.
So, so I'm laughing because if I don't know if y'all watched Saturday Night Live, they did a skit about that, and they're talking about how I forgot his name, Matt Sutton won the dunking contest, and they said there was a ski. The National Brotherhood of Skiing got are getting mad because they need more brothers on the skiing. So this listen. Bianca Belair, as T.O. was said, was not even a wrestler 5-6 years ago. She was in track and field in the great state of Tennessee for the SEC conference. Wrestling was not even in her resume. It was not even in her eyesight. She came down because of Mark Henry to the Performance Center, and she outdid everybody. People that were wrestling for over a decade in the Indies. All the stuff, all the little 5x5s, whatever they call it, she outdid them record time. It's still on the chart. They gave her a shot. You know what she debuted in? She didn't debut in NXT. She didn't debut in NXT House Show. She debuted in the women's tournament against the best women in the world, and she showed out. She showed out, and she was, what was that thing she used to say? Undefeated for a while.
Undefeated.
For a while, got her a title shot, and I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now. I was one of them that said she wasn't ready at that time because it was too big for her, and she wasn't.
You're saying overrated.
Right? She was.
She is the EST.
She was
overrated.
Wait! Listen. She was not ready to, and then she had a nice comeback with a match in Brooklyn. Like, okay, she's getting there. Come right before the pandemic, she was there. She was there. The fans knew she was there. When Charlotte came down, Charlotte knew she was there.
Charlotte said it.
Really, she was a champion. She like, I'm gonna fight her. That was the last WWE pay-per-view before the pandemic. Was that takeover where she had a match against Ripley?
Remember, she went down to NXT, and she said, her. She pointed at Rhea and Bianca. She said, when it's time, I want them to. Because remember, I'm like you. It was a moment where it was like, man, I don't think Bianca ready. And she had that feud with Shayna Baszler. And that's when I knew she got it.
Right. So we got the pandemic. Now, there's nobody there, blah, blah. But she's still kicking ass. She came and made her main roster debut the night after the empty WrestleMania. We all remember that. Mm-hmm. Still. Okay.
Barbro, you look like you want to say something. Did you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So we've seen this develop. When she won that Royal Rumble, like, all right, what's gonna happen? Because we're gonna have the audience back that WrestleMania. Is she ready for it? They put her in the main event. She made history. Her and Sasha Banks, main event. Now she won the title. We ain't gonna mention we ain't gonna mention when she lost it. Let's not mention that. But we knew the direction where they was about to go. They gonna make her storyline all to WrestleMania again. She was made the face of that damn division. Why? Because there was no Charlotte. Sasha left. Bailey was hurt, and Becky was doing her man thing.
Hold on. I just want to say to what you just said, because I said this in one of my videos. Bianca Belair saved that division. She was giving us classic matches where, this is not disrespectful towards her if it comes out that way, but she was giving us classics with Sonya Deville.
I go one word.
What?
I go.
Remember her and Sonya was beefing for a second. Bianca and Sonya Deville was having some pretty decent matches because normally how Sonya Deville matches go. She actually was getting decent matches out of.
Say Carmella.
Yeah, I heard Carmella.
Say Carmella.
That's the match.
You say I say Carmella.
I don't remember that shit.
But that's
I'll take your word for it.
But I'm just saying, Bianca was giving us hits though with what she had. There was Liv, Sonya, Natalia.
He drank that
one. Because Oscar was hurt. Becky was doing the man thing like he just said. Charlotte, and it was just Bianca was the head one doing it, like putting in work.
But the thing is though, she was the face, and my thing is, wasn't she the longest reigning female champion in the last I don't know how many years?
Yeah, and we
She has
forgot
the
about her
longest
already.
and shortest reign in history.
In
She has the
history,
longest and
in the
shortest.
same year, by God. So everybody, I understand if she getting shoved down your throat, say that. Cool, we agree with you. But don't come out and say, "Oh, the only reason she get the cover because she's black."
Now, the only thing I will say, it was bad timing because her show dropped during Mania season, and which is why she's getting out. That's what happened. Because I was one of the like, damn, Bailey should be on the poster, right?
We said
But-
Bailey should be in kickoff at the that press
But
conference.
even then, but Bailey's not on no WrestleMania posters. It's all Bianca, and I love it, but it's like it's bad timing. They're trying to make sure Halos get behind the show, but it's like, hey, y'all forgot Bailey won the Royal Rumble. Io did it. She said, "Why Bianca up there? I'm the champion."
Yeah,
That's
I
sad.
saw that video.
And Bianca, baby, I love you. I love everything about Bianca Belair, but it is like, oh, this is just bad timing. The time is awful.
So let's move on to this one.
Oh.
So Mercedes, I hate when Mercedes put her foot in her mouth. So before she makes her debut on Wednesday, she says, and I quote, that Mercedes Moné believes that she's going to be back in WWE one day. So she says that I know that I'm going to be back there WWE one day. So it's not over. Like I said, I have a lot of unfinished business in wrestling in a lot of places. So there's not a lot of places that's in wrestling right now that she has unfinished business. She has a lot of unfinished business in AEW and WWE. But the issue is, it's like, girl, just be straightforward that you're going back to WWE sometime in the near future. That's cool. If she wants to go back to WWE and be like, her other friend, right, like Naomi, and be disrespectful in, cool. Now people is gonna say that this is another stupid argument. Oh well, Triple H is running things. Well, you forgot that Triple H is a racist. But once again, I digress. So once again, I just don't think that she should bring up WWE at this time and just focus on her debut, allegedly, if she's coming to.
I got a take on that.
Go ahead,
take it.
You know what? I might go on a limb on this, and I might be going on a limb with this, but I feel that line that she dropped about going back to WWE one day, I feel she purposely said that, and I say let's wait and see when she debuts. Let's say her first feud, not her first match, her first feud, you put her, who's the mainstay at the AEW women's division since day one? Britt Baker.
Where is Britt?
That's a very good question. I don't know where she is.
Wherever she is, but I assume she's gearing up to come back soon. Because I've seen like Instagram and like other pictures, like she's going hard at the gym, like she looks like she's back to come back soon.
Well, she was hanging out with them at the on Super Bowl.
She was,
yeah, she was. So I'm just gonna put this out there. I think she put that WWE line in that interview on purpose. If her first feud is with Britt, that is all. There's already that line out there where Britt can come back, like, like, this is my house. I'm the main one here. You already got your eyes. You already got your eyes. You already got your eyes going back home. You're just here for the paycheck. You're just here for the money.
I like that.
That's why. Listen, one thing, whether you're a fan of her or not, Sasha Mercedes, she's very smart. I think she has a lot of respect for the business. So that's why I'm saying keep an eye on this for if she does feud with Britt. Because if anyone's gonna throw that back in Mercedes' face, that one line. It would be Britt. So as I'm saying, like, I say let's maybe pump the brakes on anyone like dogpiling her for that one line, because when I first saw it, it was a little. I'm like, why the hell would you say it? But I'm like, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt for now, that maybe she put that line out there on purpose.
But you and I know this is the IWC.
Yeah, no, I No, I
And
totally know that. I
but
totally know that. Trust
but
me.
the thing is,
I
where I agree
know. I
with
know
you,
these guys are fucking cuckoo, and we'll hear
yeah.
that and be like,
Mhm.
"She coming
But
back."
where I agree
She
with you
doesn't even
on,
want to be here.
where I agree with
Exactly.
you on this is Britt Baker did the same thing to Paige.
Shout out to Frankie Picard, bro. Why the
Hey,
fuck did you slap that man like that?
no, that was not a smack. He straight up fought the shit out of him.
Why did you? I'll gather you later.
I'm gonna
But
tell you why. I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you why. I can tell you why because I saw the dude was talking major shit with that microphone, and all you see is Frankie doing this. I was like, oh, he about to knock him the fuck out.
He was like, he was shimmying.
Right? He was ready for it. He's like,
He was like,
Frank, hey,
I'm
hey,
like, this
hey.
ain't gonna end well.
Haley Sin.
This is not gonna end well at all.
Like when I see what you're saying, because we saw it with Sheree when she first got there, and Britt Baker said what she said. She said, but Britt Baker is like always the gatekeeper of when somebody from WWE comes. She did it with Ruby Soho. She did it with
Somebody has
Sheree.
to.
Huh?
Somebody has to.
I mean, if she is the person, and remember during the pandemic, Britt Baker was the shit, like on the mic, so she became the franchise of the women's division. She was the best thing going for the women's division, but she's also the gatekeeper. You come from over there where that place who used me as a fucking jobber to get my ass squashed on Monday Night Raw, to get my ass with the NXT, and I'm over here now on the head. I'm gonna tell you that shit over there don't work over here.
Exactly.
So
here,
you might be right on that.
Here,
like, cause I'm looking, I'm looking at the shit like she's making sure when we talk about wrestling, or we say anything about wrestling, we are talking about Mercedes Moné, and she put that shit there for a reason. She said that for a reason.
And what are we doing? We're talking.
We're talking about that situation. So
listen, this girl's smart, and let's be honest. If she has a lot of the IWC, like a lot of AEW fans hating her, like let's be honest, like I think from her WWE days, her NXT days, she's a far better heel.
Yes.
So if it's gonna lead to a great heel run, and like you said, Britt is the gatekeeper of the division.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first big time program that I think they should.
Look at how they feel at Boston. You see it? See how they feel at Boston?
Yeah, right. That's how we feel.
Put it back up.
Look at that.
But you know what the thing is? The thing is with her, I just need her not to do what she did in New Japan.
What do you mean?
Don't come to AEW doing that cartoonish shit. You do your boss shit. She was a she was doing that.
You know how it is over there. She had to do anime. It's anime style.
I know, but that work over. You come over here now. You do.
Let's see how she presents herself.
Why are you being low key racist?
The fuck racist? Huh?
Yes, you being low key racist.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Cody.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit, just a tad, a little. You know, those Chinese people don't be laughing like that. You know that.
Get me off the big screen. Get me off the big screen.
That's fine. You know what I'm saying? These comments is not mine or Bros or fucking Stormy. That is all Mr. Antonio.
At me.
Yeah. Atlas, whatever.
I think Atlas.
The man from
come at me.
Yeah. That's all him. But anywho, we're gonna go on to the next one. Yo.
Happy birthday, Austin.
Yes, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Ooh, man, this was a fucking classic.
This right here was for all the haters. This right here was for all the haters.
Can we get
this was for all the haters.
About this match, he was there live.
Right, yeah. I hate him for that too.
What you hate me for?
First of all, you knew you were going and didn't even invite me, and like I just like wow, like you're trash. Like
I got you next time, all right?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, now listen.
So how was the atmosphere there, bro? For this match,
dude. Let me just say the whole card was built perfectly. Like the whole card was every match where it was perfect, but this match right here. Listen, for everyone I know probably has a bucket list for like wrestling. whatever.
Man,
You need to put seeing Will Ospreay
Mm,
wrestle live on your goddamn list.
mm.
I am. He is on my bucket list, bro. Like I
Ho-
seen Kenny Omega, I seen the Young Bucks, I seen Dean Ambrose, I seen all the ones, but
Who?
Kenny, I mean Will Ospreay, I need to see in person. I'm so serious.
Bro,
So
I think
yeah,
you have a better chance than me, bro.
Oh, I know I am because I'm going to Double or Nothing. I'm going to one of them fucking pay per views. I'm either going to Forbidden Door or I'm going to Double or Nothing. It's one of the two.
bro, you got. If it's in New York, bro, you got to come out here to my backyard, man.
But you know I am. No, nigga, you know.
Yo, but dude, so this was actually my third time watching Osprey wrestle. I was there at the first Forbidden Door when it was Osprey and Orange Cassidy.
Mhm.
Like that fucking match was amazing. And then I was at All In last year with Osprey faced Jericho. And listen, say what you want about Jericho,
Mhm.
like he that was a great match. Like great showing by both of them. But dude, this match last Sunday, Osprey and Takeshita.
Did you expect a match like this?
You know what? Like, I didn't want to like put expectations on it. Like, I know, like looking at the guys involved, it should have been great, but I just sat back and watched and dude, it was how fitting this match was, especially like for everyone knows a few days ago, unfortunately, we lost Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball Z.
Mhm.
This match could be on a damn anime. This match was a real life Dragon Ball Z fight.
It was, bro.
This match was fucking Goku versus Vegeta esque.
I like that.
Like and
I like
RIP to
that.
the to Toriyama, like that's one of the
Mhm.
goats right there.
I like that.
But holy crap, this fucking match, like if you didn't know about Takeshita already, like this guy, oh,
He is a beast.
he's the total package. Like he has the speed, the power, the athleticism, like
Bro,
but Osprey, holy shit, he's a different fucking animal,
This
man. I
match
mean,
right here was for everybody who always
Man.
like,
he
oh
just a good
man,
guy.
AEW ain't blah blah blah. Osprey Takeshita.
I mean,
Everybody, everybody
bro,
this week,
bro,
Osprey Takeshita.
let me explain something to a lot of people about Osprey, man, because y'all think because that match that happened years ago that on ESPN with him and Ricochet, that's all what Osprey is. No, I really literally watched this man develop from a junior heavyweight
Mm.
to a heavyweight. This man, yes, he could fly around, but then when he got slowed down, he's a fucking striker. And then when he finally got those two mixed together, it makes the perfect fucking sick ass wrestler. And credit to Takeshi too, because that's another person I had to look up and find what makes him so damn special. Because when he started AEW, he was losing a lot. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
going on?
he right. Like,
So
bro.
when he started building up, like this dude, he's a striker. And he's also fast paced. And he's a former track and field star in Japan, and he used that. This dude, so you put those two together. Like, remember with Takeshita, this man beat Kenny Omega twice in the same week. It's just that the booking did not do nothing for him after that. He beat Chris Jericho. After losing to Chris Jericho in his company, DDT, he comes out and beat Chris Jericho with the fucking walls of Jericho and made him tap out.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Before I want to end your cooking recipe. But these two, like, I can't even really. Okay, Tatessa, I know lost. He lost,
right.
But he was immensely strong though. At the end of the day, because
Right.
like he pulled off a very strong showing.
Right.
What would you, if you were the booker, what would you do to keep him strong?
To keep him strong, I start making him build up some wins. That's what in AEW, that's important to get title shots. So they brought back the damn ranking system. Give him some fucking wins. That's on, especially on TV, that actually matters. Give him some wins. That's people that's also in those ranking contenderships, so he can move up. If you got fucking two mid card titles, you got a TNT and an international title. I think he's best fit for the international title because since he's Japan and he's in DDT, he could go to DDT and defend that belt. He could go back and forth. He could go to Europe. He also wrestled in Europe with Red Pro. So he could when it was what was it called, the All Atlantic or whatever when it first started. He could bring that rule back to that belt and have it international, going internationally. Takeshi is the full package. It's just that you got to book him in the right situations. He's the alpha with Don Callis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he's the alpha, let's make him the alpha. Damn it, let's make him the alpha.
So let's bring this part up.
Can I say something?
I am lost. Go ahead.
Wait, can I say something about this though? Because oh my god, so we don't have a definitive who's facing Gunther, right? And they're supposed to do a gauntlet match tomorrow. As soon as I saw this, why in my head, I'm thinking they're going to tease us either with Chad or Sammy winning, and then this motherfucking music go hit, and he's the last person. If they do that shit,
you know what? I'm gonna go on the field for saying this shit, and this is definitely a heel take. I think that they did this shit on purpose. They did this shit on purpose because they want us to believe that Brock Lesnar was out indefinitely. Like I think this was all a ploy. I think if I think what's going to happen tomorrow, that Brock Lesnar is going to show up tomorrow and challenge Gunther, all of this was a ploy. This was a ploy.
He do got a part-time schedule, so you gotta find some way to make his dates. So you're gonna say, oh, but
why would you use?
Yeah, I don't know about using that real life stuff.
That was disgusting because it's like saying okay, so you telling me? Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say you kind of messed up his character too.
Not only that, but you also messed up the fucking game as well. Like Brock Lesnar's not even in the fucking game.
He's on the WrestleMania. He's on the WrestleMania.
No, I'm talking about him in the actual game. Is his character in the game?
I think so. I don't know if he's playable though.
See this?
I got the game in the house, but I got too many people that play that game, so I didn't get a chance to play it yet. So it's very hurtful. Okay. But I've been hearing people saying that he's on the 40 years of WrestleMania, but I don't know if he's playable or not.
But I don't think it was a ploy because I think that was real. They legit was like, all right, panic mode. You can't be here. Until we figure this out. I think it's ended. Maybe they reached a settlement. That's what I'm thinking. Because now for him to pop back up.
But a settlement
means you're guilty.
Yeah.
So that means you.
Yeah. We know he's guilty.
But okay. So if you do a settlement, you make it seem like okay. Whoever's on this list is okay to come back.
Well, so far he's the only official one that got name dropped. Well,
but listen to what I just said.
Drop.
Listen to what I just said. You make it if you do that, you make it feel like anybody that's on that list could come back, including Vince.
No. Vince can't. He can't.
But he could use that as a strong arm. You let him come back.
No. Vince literally can't. Vince is done. He's 100% out. He's done. Vince is 1,000. Even before that came out, Vince was done. Like Vince got blackballed out. Like there's nothing for Vince. Vince can't use nothing. He's legit done. Like there's.
Well, I don't know, man. Because I
get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, I woke up to that shit. I was like, well. This just gonna fucking shit on the gauntlet match tomorrow because they got a history of doing this shit with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar did this shit on the Money in the Bank. He did this shit in the fucking Royal Rumble. Now you gonna do this? Yes, and I agree with that. Gable deserve it. And I think like this: if it's not Gable, it's gonna be Sandy. Or both of them.
But the biggest problem is this is something that we always talk about. Like you build your stars, right? That you build them. They get to the halfway marker, right? You thinking they're getting pushed. It's look at fucking Mustafa Ali. This man was about to be Money in the Bank winner. Guess what happened? This motherfucker got screwed by Brock Lesnar. They doing the same bullshit. If they do this shit tomorrow night, we're gonna be back on here either on Tuesday or next Sunday or
So
probably
this is
even fucking both.
No.
so you
We
think
can't. Hold on.
think
We
Chad
can't
Gable's
wait.
gonna
We can't
win?
wait for next Sunday. We
So you
can't wait
think
for next
Gable
Sunday.
gonna win?
Yeah, I
He gonna be in
know.
the ring?
I can't wait. Yeah.
No,
Oh, wait, so Barbara, check this
I'm gonna
out.
tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. If he comes out, it's gonna be a cookout right after Raw.
Because guess what?
Hold on.
We're like about less than 3 weeks away from WrestleMania.
I got the scenario for you. Chad Gable wins. He pins Sammy. Chad Gable celebrating, and Pierce comes out and goes, "Chad Gable, I'm sorry, but there is one more competitor in the gauntlet match."
You know what?
That's my pitch. I'm pitching it. Lock it in.
But that's what I see. That's what I see. As soon as I saw that he was back on, as soon as they said that he was back on the roster, at first I was like, the video game roster? They was like, no.
And I'm gonna have a flashback to y'all. Remember Rey Mysterio won that tournament, and then they go, "Oh, John Cena in and out too," and Cena won the title from Rey.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They're gonna do the same bullshit. And once again, WWE fans is so wet and so fucking wet, but they do not want to point out the obvious. They do not like to create stars. They like to create stars for jobbers to put the yesteryear stars over. And it bothers me. That's why I wonder why NXT even fucking exists, and you don't even use these motherfuckers. Chad Gable should be your main source to go after Gunther and win that fucking WrestleMania. It makes sense.
So you think?
Go ahead.
They said thinking Brock inducting Heyman. I mean, listen, Brock, CM Punk, whoever. But right now, this is too close to Raw. But you got an important gauntlet match for Gunther's challenger, and the original match that was penciled in before all this bullshit happened was Brock against Gunther for the Intercontinental title.
Mm-hmm.
So when the bullshit happened, they erased it, blah blah. But now he's back, they can put it right back in there. Forget what y'all was doing. Remember, this is WWE. They can find some way to erase that whole fucking match segment. It's and before anybody say, "Oh, y'all shit," no, it's just fucking facts. We've seen this shit happen more than once. They did this shit more than once. Hell, more than twice. They did this shit. This is Brock Lesnar. So, and Brock Lesnar got on his contract. He pretty much got creative control.
They did it with Roman.
Yep.
And they do. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, like, let's just pay attention to see when the gauntlet starts tomorrow. Because I'm telling you right now, if it's the main event tomorrow, if it's closing the show, as the gauntlet is going on, pay attention to the clock. Because Raw doesn't do any overruns. I think it ends pretty much at 11. If Gable wins the match with 3 to 4 minutes left to go, get your cameras ready. Get your fucking cameras ready, because the bullshit will ensue. And guess what? The Fed brains, the Fed stands. They don't like when I call them. I don't give a fuck. As soon as that music hits, they will not give a fuck about what happened in January. They won't give a damn about the text messages, the 67-page lawsuit. It's Brock Lesnar. Yay! All is good in my world. I don't fucking care. It will be and guess what? Everyone, Triple H is in charge. Things are different. No, the fuck they're not. Vince was just a symptom of the problem. He wasn't the whole thing. His soul is still in the business. Okay?
It is. And it's within Triple H. Matter of fact, let me bring up what Steven Chambers just said. He said that RVD is saying that he has heat with Triple H. He may not get inducted with induct Heyman. So
RVD?
What?
I was about to say
RVD.
He's supposed to have a match. They were supposed to do an ECW tribute match, but when he showed up at AEW, he got the call. You messed up, right?
So once again, like, what Triple H is weird to me. Triple H sit up here and talk about all this fucking change and shit, but then when it comes to AEW, dude, he's not signed. So what that he was in AEW? So what? You wasn't bitching and complaining about him being in TNA.
Oh, hold on, wait. Here's the worst part. Nash couldn't even go to Sting last match. He wanted to go. He said Sting called him like, "Hey, you gonna be there, right?" Like, where you? He said, "I can't."
That's the shit I don't get because now Kevin. Sorry, son, you're not signing. You're not signing on
I
WWE.
don't give a fuck
Yes,
about
he
that
is.
man with no
He is.
knees.
He's on
He got,
contract.
he got a legend contract.
Yeah, he signed.
Yeah.
But
He said he could
what's
be
crazy is
so
that like
they could be
Luca was
back things, but they can't be shown like on camera and artists at that event and
yeah,
stuff.
like
Yeah,
because
he could
Luca
he
was
still
there,
win.
DDP was there. They said you guys could go, just don't be involved, don't be on TV, and it's all good. So
He tried
Kevin could have done the same fucking
right.
thing for. And he said, "Oh, I'm a WWE guy, motherfucker. You got over in WCW more than you did in WWE. Like, what the
Ooh.
fuck are you talking about, man?
They
Like,
blocked Devon. Devon was supposed they was somebody they was doing like a big thing for the Dudleys, and he couldn't go.
Eva mentioned that, when we
Remember,
were, yeah.
it was like an anniversary for at they like somewhere they was there before,
It was
and he was like, "Hey guys, I need that Saturday off." And they said, "You ain't going." We
it
talked
was
about it.
it was in the 2300 building, the old Blingo
Yep.
Hall. MLW and TNA was doing a super show, and they was getting the 2300 ECW originals that was there or available to come in.
I mean, if that's the case, then he might as well not have shown up. He's talking about, well, you can't be in the camera.
I mean, but see, but like you said, that's the bullshit because Lex Luger was there, DDP was there, somebody else was there, but
Magnum TA.
Yeah, man, I don't think he got it. He was right. Him and Koloff was right behind the damn announce team.
RVD called WWE, said, "Hey y'all, what's the plan for ECW and WrestleMania 40 in Philly?" And they said, "What's we? We had a plan till you showed up at AEW. So talk to your new little friend Tony Khan and leave us alone. Quick."
But it's
you know how it is your girlfriend see you laugh at somebody else? They get your little girlfriend go over there.
And that's why WWE be going through the shit that they be going through because, like I said, they evil as the motherfucker, dude. They are evil as fuck.
WWE been evil, as we found out thanks to the great show Dark Side of the Ring. They've been fucking like this for a long time, and we said this a lot on this show. Whatever's in the dark will come to light. But y'all keep on. A lot of people like, oh, Vince ain't there, but Vince not being there is not gonna clean up. You gotta cleanse the
cleanse.
And this is a long 50 to 60, maybe 70 years of cleansing you're doing, and it's not gonna be over because Vince is gone.
Yeah, because the cockroaches and the bed bugs are there.
Titanic is sinking, but it's sinking slow. So you can't just patch it up with fucking damn bubble gum.
Right.
Listen, it ain't cockroaches or bugs in the building. It's mold on the damn base of the building. And you don't what you guys do to get it out? You gotta tear down that motherfucker. And they ain't gonna tear down shit. You wanna know why? Because they're making billions and billions every fucking year. As long as them checks clear, as long as they in the green, they ain't gonna do shit on a wholesale level. So
right.
Just stop. I just wish the Fed stands would stop bullshitting themselves saying Triple H's target is freaking rainbows
but
and pots of gold.
He saved WWE. He's the booker. He's the best booker ever.
He didn't say shit.
Look at how much they're earning.
And again, he's book of the year for what? Like you only been in charge.
You inherit that shit. That's like Obama. Well, not okay. But
hold on
look at this. But look at it this way. It's like Obama. Like the economy. Well, no, it's never mind. That's a bad take. Go ahead.
First 4 terms.
No, I was just gonna say this like what you say about guys with that WWE Fed brain was. There's a video. A dude was in the nosebleeds, and he goes, "AEW could never." And people like, "Bro, your seats are terrible." And he like, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, you AEW fans wish I could be like this." And it's like, you can't even see the jumbotron.
Everybody's an ant. He's the size of ants.
And like legit, all the comments like, "What are you celebrating?"
Mind you, they just did 16,000 at Greensboro a week ago. What are you talking about?
I don't get him.
But that's so imagine calling the people were like, you in the city. This is ECW WrestleMania 40. Man, what you got planned for us, big man? Come on, I know like we can do some kind of let us be the people to come beat up some people, just like what y'all do with Austin all the time. Like, hey, let somebody say ECW was dumb. Like, what can we do?
We're not doing anything. We're not doing nothing. We changed our mind. You showed up in AEW, so we're just gonna have Paul inducted. Maybe do a little table match or something, but that's it.
I'm thinking they're gonna do something. I'm still thinking they're gonna do something because WWE.
I'm predicting KO. Maybe What's KO doing? KO got anything? KO Austin Theory in an
Love that
extreme
entrance to
ECW one night
the
stand match. That's what I got.
I love
KO
that.
Theory in an ECW one night stand match.
No, fuck that.
Ah.
All right, next man. Yeah, let's do this.
That's how I looked when I was born.
Really, nigga. Really.
What?
Hey, I
This
need y'all to
interest
edit
is
me into
dope.
there. I need y'all to use your editing skills. Put me in there.
No.
What?
That's
I put
the
Hills for
Endless
Life.
Storm intro.
I put Hills for Life on it. What?
You ain't do that.
I mean, you just have to have like 4 big figures, or well, no, there's 10 of us, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is Rock's new entrance. It is
Love
dope.
It's Black Adam.
He said Shazam.
Yeah, he killed Shazam, so yeah, I guess he did take his.
Yeah, that shit's dope though. I like.
That movie was not that bad. I'm standing on that hill.
No. I love Shazam. I'm not watching Black Adam. It's just
Black Adam was
good.
Could have been better.
No, I'm
Could have been
good.
better.
But anyway, so let's talk about Rocky. Let's talk about the gayest slap ever.
Who y'all think had the best
And
match?
Roman laughing in the back.
Him and Will Smith.
Roman ain't shit. But anyway, what y'all think about this? Like, what's yeah.
And we look at that poor guy face. But
Cody
which
one?
Cody
slapping like
That's sort of like a Will Smith smack though.
Now Will Smith smack like he walked up on him. Walked up. Cody, look at Cody's face. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm hitting him.
I can't believe I'm slapping the Rock.
This is for Pharaoh.
Yeah, this is for 2019.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, he got spiked.
That slap is off just fingertips though, man. Like yo, get.
Yeah, he ain't slapped for real.
He said fingertips.
I think that's why Rock was smiling like that's the best you could do. You in trouble,
right? You pussy ass nigga.
You in trouble night one, son. That's
right.
the best you could do.
I'm gonna fuck you up on night one.
That's why Roman laughing. Roman like that was your plan.
That's the best.
But you know what though? After 21 minutes of this, all you fucking marks out there could talk about the cross-dress line.
Man,
all of this.
Okay.
And y'all can just talk about the cross-dress line. This dude.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Emoji clown.
I'm glad you brought that up because that goes into this one. So, as y'all know, I can't stand fucking Booker T, right? But I agree with this take though. Like, I agree because it ties into what we're talking about right now, right? So, Booker T said that he agreed with fans saying that this current product is better than the Attitude Era. Listen, you bitch ass motherfuckers, you crime motherfuckers, you motherfuckers get on my fucking nerves with this. You say that this right here, this shit that you call the Winding Era. You motherfuckers gonna sit up here and say that this era is better than the Attitude Era. Me and definitely Mr. Enforce over there with the gray hair and shit, and him down here, we have all been in the Attitude Era. I have lived the Attitude Era. I drenched my pores in the Attitude Era. You cannot sit up here and say that the Attitude Era is better than this fucking. Oh no, you can't tell me that this era is better than the Attitude Era. No, let me fucking cook because this is my time now. I have witnessed the Attitude Era. You was born in fucking 2010. How the fuck you know what the fuck is in the Attitude Era? The only thing that you can do is watch. Me, I lived it. I was sitting up here and I said to your teacher, suck my dick. I was doing all of that shit. Yeah. I was doing that. You motherfuckers can't even do that shit. I said you got herpes and you go fucking, you the main motherfucker talking about me. Why did Chris say that I got herpes on my lips? Because you do. Okay? I agree with Booker T. I agree with him. I don't like the motherfucker, but I agree with him. You cannot sit up here and say that this era right here is better than an era that you didn't even participate in. So that is wild to me. And I'm done.
It's crazy that y'all say that. And again, like he said, I lived through the new generation, I lived through the golden era. But when the Attitude Era came at a time where the WWE needed a change, where they had cartoon like we saw earlier, they had cartoon characters. They had people doing Dumpster Dirty and Atom Bomb and Bashing Booger. Yeah, I said it, Bashing Booger. They had those characters. When Stone Cold, DX came out, even Bret the Hitman Hart embraced the Attitude Era. This dude went straight up like, you Americans are a piece of shit. Canada's number one. We was like, fuck you too. But around the world, he was the greatest. It was a different time, and at the same time, you was getting those type of good wrestling matches, and you was getting moments that is still talked about today. For y'all to say, "Oh, this is hurtful," he said he's a cross-dresser. You haven't seen when Stone Cold would tell you Austin 316 says, "I just whooped your ass." You was not watching Attitude Era when fucking Brian Pillman with a 9mm pointed at Stone Cold Steve Austin. You was not there when fucking Stone Cold used a damn Zamboni and fucking hit the ring with anything that got wheels on. Stone Cold drove to the ring. You was not there when fucking Undertaker was about to marry his daughter and put it in a symbol. You don't understand. These segments right here would not last 5 minutes today.
You was not around Playboy.
Let me chime what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, Mick Foley too. Not different.
During the Attitude Era, there was no let's wait till the end game at the pay-per-view to see this great match. Week after week, we were getting bangers we were spoiled with I'm gonna say pay-per-view level matches. Jim Ross was the reason I hated Triple H. Yep. When he used to be on commentary, damn you! Damn you to hell! You sick son of a bitch! Stone Cold coming out. Let me tell you something about Stone Cold. What? Last night I went to the bar. What? I went to the bartender. What? I had a beer. What? Another beer. What? A margarita. What? A tequila. What? More beer. Like, this Rock used to come out. Him and Mankind, they had a halftime match in an empty stadium. Rock with all the Versace shoes. He made us grow out our sideburns, get those skinny glasses. Make sure you watch how you dress. Like Barbara and them said, and Chris said, I got suspended from school because I called my teacher a jabroni and she didn't know what it meant. Yeah. Me and my friends was on the monkey bars trying to copy these moves. I broke my arm. I broke this wrist. The next month I broke this forearm. The doctors called DFS, Child Protective Services, like, what are you doing? My mom is like, he said he had to do a stutter. I don't know what he's talking about. Mama, you don't get it. Mm-hmm. Why did you throw your brother off the top bunk bed? We was doing a Hell in a Cell, so he lost. He lost.
Yo, the thing is, like Leroy said,
wait a minute, you tried to throw your brother off the bunk bed?
No, I did. We had a sleepover, and I was I was like, hey, do y'all want to play wrestling? Oh, what do you mean? Well, we can have a Hell in a Cell. Well, how do you win? Whoever gets thrown off. I yeeted off my cousin. I yeeted off my brother. I won, and I used to make belts out of paper plates and sell them for 50 cents.
And no one got injured in the crash dummy shit.
No, we took all the cushions off and put them on the floor.
Yeah. Smart.
But the thing is, we're saying, like, y'all say y'all want the Attitude Era back. Y'all sick of this PG era. But at the same time, when they finally do get edgy, when they do something edgy, and I'm gonna tell you that Rock, there's nothing PG about Dwayne at all. There's nothing. He tried. He even tried saying Chicken McNuggets in the that's still not PG. But here y'all go. Roman, your guy, the guy y'all acknowledge, he said it, and y'all want to fucking cancel Roman. Roman said something worse than that last year.
He said missionary. Y'all still got what?
So The Rock looked at Triple H and said, wait a minute. He said, hold on a second there. I'm something you're not, and that is the WWE champion. So shut up, bitch. Like,
Come on, this was this is
Mm.
what made WWE what WWE is today.
Yes.
This is what made them the
Mhm.
number one company that killed WCW, that took ECW. They was edgy. They had no time for no bullshit. Stone Cold, Rock, DX, the nation of motherfucking domination. You understand me?
Listen.
Nation of domination. Let me say that right. And I said this so many times. Farouk made Vince McMahon bottom lip shiver on live TV. He
By
said, "How many black
confronting
champions you
him
had?
about racism
How many
that
black
we're
champions you
still
had?"
dealing with today.
You understand me? They
cut.
even had the N word. They even had the N word spray painted on Raw.
Yeah.
So y'all
Vince
motherfuckers,
did it on Raw.
they
To John Cena.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon said it in front of Booker T.
Nigga.
Booker T
Right.
and Shermel, yeah.
He said, "Hold up, my nigga." And no, he didn't.
Right.
Tell he didn't say that. So don't give me no bullshit that y'all fucking want to cancel Roman because he said cross-dresser. When we grew up, the worst thing we probably saw or seen was fucking Mae Young having a hand. All right, stop it.
And
Stop
then too, like back in the day, like I think this was pre-attitude, I think, or whatever. Jerry the King Lawler had not only a racist mouth, but he was damn near homophobic. Queers,
no.
fags. I mean, excuse me. About TikTok, yeah, I can use that.
He said something about Honky Tonk Man and that was like in the 70s. He said, "You got him hanging, man. He's gonna be a new fag. He blinds his hair like you, all this stuff." But I'll go you one worse, and this happened during the Attitude Era. He talked about Gold Dust.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they didn't blur nothing. And then when he got in the ring, he said it again. He said, "What you think I am?"
Queer.
King just said, "Queer." And then no beat. No, y'all, man. I'm sorry. Y'all saw cold pillows.
I think
like,
oh, here come the puppies. Here come the puppies.
Yeah. So
they didn't see some shit back then.
So in closing, everyone, the reason why you're here, you, the one that want to say that little chicken McNuggets stealing ass, shoving ass, when you say that this era is better than the Attitude Era, bitch, you better know where the fuck you came from. Okay, before you run your motherfucking mouth.
Watch this. Before you say that, watch this. And before y'all think we just talking about WWE, because some of the Attitude Era stuff that y'all watch is also happening in AEW.
But hold on. The only thing you can say that's better, is the access. Because back then we had to wait to either your one friend who did have cable call to tell you, or when WWE dropped the magazine and you had to go get your WWE magazine. You didn't know what was happening in wrestling. If you didn't get that I'd be at home like, "Mama, please." It's the TV said it's $14.99. No, I call. I'm like, "Marcus, did you get the magazine?" "Yeah, I bring. Hold on, Mama's reading now." Wait. Who poster you get? Which poster you got? "I got Stacy Keibler." "All right, let me get Troy Wilson. I'll trade you a Pikachu." "All right, I got you." Like, you had to they had to hustle back then. That's the only thing that's better is the access. Can you imagine us with social media back then?
But Stormy, personally, I didn't need that shit. Okay, now there's a couple times I wanted to run up my mother's phone bill. I definitely did. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I mean, I wasn't working. I mean, my black ass was 10 years old and shit, playing on the top light, thinking I'm a Power Ranger and shit, breaking noses and doing hiya. I'm doing all of this shit. Thinking I'm a Power Ranger, talking, "It's morphing time," type of shit or whatever. But the issue is that I really didn't need it because I was so asphyxiated with the larger than life wrestlers, like what Brett said on the beginning of this podcast. Like, I didn't really care about that. I got like the magazines. I was looking. I was really like, like inspired. Like, I'm like, okay, you know what? I cannot wait to watch this match. I can't wait. Like, it was always an adrenaline rush or whatever. That's why the Attitude Era was so fucking cool, because like it was an adrenaline rush. Like every fucking week, it was like a must see. We don't have that in this era. And as far as like the internet, I love the internet. I love the www web. I love it. I do. But I didn't want it in my era. I'm glad y'all can keep that shit.
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. Because can you imagine, like, if you did get, like, sometimes, oh, such and such may show up, and it's like, okay, whatever, I don't care, whatever.
But you know what the
Wait
thing
a
is?
minute. And if you change the channel, you're like, wait, what just happened? Why is he on fire? What the?
Man,
Yeah, that's the only. Hey, Steven, that's the only thing that I don't miss. AOL.
oh my god.
Yeah,
You know what the crazy thing about? Now, don't think that we had our issues back then, because there was people, moms and all that stuff was trying to get rid of wrestling back then. It was a Al Snow.
I'm that kid with that mom.
Hey,
who was
it was an Al Snow. It was an Al Snow action figure that had the mannequin head.
Yeah, my
like,
mom.
oh.
I always tried to figure out what was head. Yeah.
Let me take. Hold on, wait, real quick. I just want to say this. My mom, I was enjoying wrestling. Soon as Undertaker came out, no more wrestling. I was banned. He said, "Oh, he's a devil. He's a devil worshiper."
My mom always said, "Why do you got this naked man?"
I was that kid. I had a Hulk Hogan figure that my cousin gave me, and my mom was like, "Where his clothes at?" Oh, that is his clothes. He's a wrestler.
See,
and is that a devil worshiper?
My mom's was a wrestling fan, but when she stopped and she came back to it, it was an episode. I'll never forget it. It was an episode where D'Lo won the European title, and D'Lo and The Rock won his match, but DX came out. And Triple H did this to a girl, and she's like, "What the hell? This is not the wrestling I used to watch." Like, no, it's not. I'm a teenager. I could do that shit.
My mom wanted to ban me from that shit until I was like, I'm like maybe 16, 17. She like really backed the fuck off. She knew that this was like something that I wanted to do, whatever. Like at one point, I really wanted to be a wrestler. I really wanted to be.
If it wasn't for my cousin, God rest his soul, you take me to the shows at the Kill Center in St. Louis. He the reason like I was able to get back into it. He said, no, like he used to dress us up in character, and we go. And
I just know I'm laughing because I can imagine Chris doing a promo.
I tried.
Listen here, you baked potatoes.
Oh man, can you imagine that fucking moist t-shirts and all that shit?
Honestly, that dream did come true. I was e-fatting or whatever, and I did a lot of promo work. I did a lot of storytelling, storylines. I did like I said, like Stormy can't even tell you. Yeah, Stormy was like part of
I was the commentator there.
Yeah, it was part of the commentary. Bro, people did not want to see me. They was like, why are you saying all of this personal shit or whatever? I said, bitch ass nigga, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get our storylines over. I'm trying to get this is our story. Listen, if you are in a story with me, I want the whole world to know, the whole locker room to know that this is the best storyline right now to date. I don't give a fuck about nobody else on this fucking roster. It's about me, you, you and me on that motherfucking street, me fucking you up. That is what I want to do.
You know Willis, how old are you?
Huh?
Willis saw we laughing at us because we were still in school. He said he was out of school. How old are you?
Me? Willis is immortal. I don't think Willis ages.
Willis is 48.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you 48, my nigga? I didn't...
Willis doesn't age. He's been Willis.
Vampire.
Willis is a vampire. Shit.
Willis is Dracula.
That man's a vampire. 48.
Wait, where?
That's what I'm saying. Willis is a vampire.
Where?
You don't look 48, brother. You don't look 48.
Not at all, because at first I thought she was 24. I'm like,
that man.
Like,
but anyway,
yeah, that found of youth.
But everybody, damn, we almost in 2 hours. Okay,
I just want to say real quick. I just want to say real quick, like Stormy brought up the Hell in a Cell. Like, I'm sure, like when we were kids, like we always used to talk like next day in school about matches we saw. Like, I'll never forget like Hell in a Cell, Mankind and Undertaker, '98. I was 10 years old, mind you. Like I used to watch all the pay-per-views at my grandparents' house because I don't know how how it works where you guys are, but here in New York City, we have the hot boxes. You know, back in the day,
Yeah,
let's get
we
the.
have those.
I just
We
making sure. I
did.
don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell
So
yeah, boy! That was a
Yeah,
staple
we did.
in the hood.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, yes
Man, we
sir.
yeah.
all
So
listen.
listen, my grandparents always had the hot box. Like we always used to watch the boxing matches every Saturday, and I would always sleep over the Sunday nights for the pay per view. So it's like they always let me stay up Sunday nights for the pay per views. Like so when Undertaker throws Mankind off the damn cell onto the table, like I'm 10-year-old me, I thought he was dead. I was
Yeah,
like, holy fuck! So I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking nightmares and shit. But right when I'm about to go to bed, I'm about to shut off the living room light. That's when he starts coming back in. I'm like, no, grandma, no, he coming back. He's coming back. And, 5 minutes later, then bam, through the fucking cell. I'm like, oh my God. But I tell you, for a week at school, me in the fifth grade, every fucking day at recess and lunchtime, it was that match we were talking about. Just fucking straight on through. Like,
Mhm.
and I don't think today's wrestling fans who say today's the better product, they would not be able to handle seeing
No.
that type of brutality in that match being thrown off the fucking structure. Not like last year the blood and guts where Sammy got thrown off the cage onto a
That's all
crash
about the
pad, like on the
yeah.
crash pad.
That's
No,
Mhm.
Mankind could have literally died in that damn instance if
yeah.
he would have went a foot to the right, a foot to the
and I
left.
think they
That's it.
wasn't that like an improv spot. They didn't rehearse or nothing. He just did it.
Yeah, because I think to this day, I think
Vince was
JR and
pissed
the
off.
King said they didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like
they were
according to
playing.
their
Yeah.
words.
Vince said that to Mick. If you go back where Mick and Undertaker talk about it, Vince caught them in the back and said, "Don't you ever do that again." But you notice at that Hell in a Cell match, if you had Mick Foley in any kind of cell, he was falling through something or going through
I've seen
another
he didn't
way.
listen. He didn't listen.
Right. But
did
I
not
mean,
listen.
the way they did it, like he picked him up and tossed him, like get out the club kind of toss. And the thing, like you just said, if that happened today, where everybody do all the patting and stuff like that, like WWE got history of people falling to the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Mhm.
Shane, but at the same time now they safe. We're talking about that time when Mick Foley did that shit, especially at the story he's talking about, his dude love story, jumping off the roof of his house and stuff like that. That won't happen here. That won't happen today. No. You gotta have safe precautions and stuff like that. That's why you can never say that this era. Yeah, it's a lot of great athletes in today, but the grueling, the passion. Again, I'm not questioning the passion.
Their hustle.
The hustle is different, and plus. We was thirsty. We
were bloodthirsty.
We were spoiled. Like Stormy said, every Monday or Friday, we were getting a damn banger
for no reason.
Week.
We was getting elite matches for no reason, bro.
Everybody wants to pile on Tony Khan like you're doing this on free TV, motherfuckers. This is what we grew up on.
This is what we grew up.
Like back in the day, to catch the Osprey, that was us weekly. That was weekly. Back in the Attitude Era, what y'all thought, that was literally weekly. You'd see like, damn man, this is a dope ass match.
Bro, we got the Rock and Mankind on Monday Night Raw, the night when he won the world title. Mankind, one of the greatest moments.
Could have been on the pay-per-view
on free fucking TV.
That could have been on the pay-per-view. Stone Cold being Undertaker for the WWE title could have been on the pay-per-view. We had ladder matches. We had freaking even the matches without the matches with some moments. Stone Cold and Undertaker road to SummerSlam in '98 was probably the best fucking road to SummerSlam I ever seen. Rivalry, DX in the Nation that summer. And again, we had multiple stories in the WWE. We didn't just have a title story. We had tag team.
Wait a minute, and don't forget the biggest story. Had us all really believing that Undertaker and Kane was. I thought that was a damn true story for the longest until like last year when it finally clicked. That wasn't real. This house fire wasn't real. They really not brothers. What the hell is a Glenn Jacobs? What is a Mark? Y'all names are Undertaker and Kane and Paul. What's his name? Paul Bearer adopted y'all. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, Christian ain't brothers either. So we all got fooled by all these damn brothers and shit.
No, exactly. Here's the worst part. I could have. Edge and Christian wasn't even that long. I thought they lasted for like they was short as a tag team. But in my head, I'm like, damn, that's all they. They weren't in that long. It was like, I think it was like 8 months. Somebody said like they weren't really together that long for real.
It's like when Edge came in first, then Gangrel, then after
Nope.
Gangrel Braun Christian in, then
I'm
after
like,
that they became the Brood, then Edge and Christian left Gangrel.
no, I thought that was there for like
trust me, bro. This was the
years.
best time of wrestling. You don't even need fucking network to know what the fuck was going on back then because it was the best time. And then
we had the WWE magazine used to be Elite. That
was our internet.
Right, exactly. So everybody, first of all, before we leave, I need y'all to get them likes up. We got 25 people in here, so get them likes up, please. Get them likes up. If you guys could share the podcast, I love you guys. Y'all been phenomenal in the comments. So I got something special for y'all. So for our last segment, we're gonna do this. Get ready.
Yes.
What is the biggest what if in WWE history?
I think I did enough of that today.
Hey,
you about to do it again. About
the
to do it
phrase
again.
they brought in the storm around.
Wait. So this also includes you guys in the comments. I want y'all to put this in the comments. Everybody that is watching these podcasts right now, what is the biggest what if in WWE history? I want to see it, and I'm going to read all y'all comments. So, in no particular order, go.
Bob, bro, you're the guest. You go first.
All right. So, can I? This involves WWE, but it's WCW also. Can I say my one?
Sure.
What if Goldberg's errant kick to Bret Hart didn't retire Bret Hart, and then Bret Hart comes back to WWE after WCW goes out of business?
What if Chris Benoit never strangled his family?
What if Owen Hart didn't do that stunting over the edge?
What if Randy Orton didn't injure Mustafa Ali?
What if Omega didn't pass away?
What if Kofi Kingston didn't botch his spot with Randy Orton in 2009?
What if there was no Montreal screw job and Bret stayed with the company instead of leaving?
What if Shane McMahon took over the WWE?
What if Vince did sell to Disney when Disney offered that $1 billion?
Damn it.
What if Triple H never slept with China?
God damn it. I was going to say, what if Triple H didn't marry Stephanie?
What if, okay, this is a connection between two companies. What if Shinsuke lost to Brock instead of Brock beating Shinsuke?
Oh, he's talking about New Japan. Okay.
What if Brock Lesnar never existed?
Ooh.
Wow. What if Vince listened to Shane back in the day and Vince bought the UFC?
Willis said, what if WCW won the Monday Night War?
Nice.
Let me read another one. What if Hulk Hogan didn't win the title beating the Iron Sheik? Let's see another one. What if Jericho never won the world title and the WWE championship all in the same night?
You want to hear that shit for the next 30 years?
Good one.
What if Batista didn't join Evolution?
I was gonna say that one.
What?
But I got one. What if? Like I said, I think I said it earlier. What if the Shield would have picked Chris Hero instead of Roman Reigns?
What if the Shield never existed?
What if Seth Rollins didn't tear his ACL the first time?
What if Daniel Bryan didn't get a concussion after winning the world title in 2014?
What if AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Good Brothers never left New Japan?
What if the Clique never existed?
What if Shawn Michaels didn't get sober?
Yeah. Oh, man. Good Lord.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Shit.
Damn.
You might as well say you never found Jesus. You never
Hold
found
on,
Jesus.
hold on. We got one in the comments from Willis. What if Jim Crockett beat WWE or
Almost happened.
WWF?
Almost happened. Ooh. What
Wait.
if? Wait, I got one. What if Dusty Rhodes would have won the WWF title in the Garden?
Ooh.
Okay. What if the WWE had a better drug policy?
No Randy Orton.
Ooh.
Shit. That's
Okay.
What if?
That's true.
Oh, what if John Cena actually turned heel?
Ooh, that's a good one. What?
Okay.
What if Edge didn't sleep with Lita?
Oh Lord.
What if the TLC match never happened?
No hardest.
What if Edge didn't have to retire due to neck injuries in 2011?
Damn it! I was gonna do Daniel Bryan.
Everybody
What
that's in
if-
here, we're doing what ifs now. So y'all put them in the comments before we
Go ahead,
wrap
put 'em
up.
in.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one.
Hold on one
What
second.
if
Hold on.
What if Stone Cold stayed in WCW?
Ooh,
That's a good
I
one.
like that one.
What if Eddie Guerrero survived the heart attack?
What if Eddie Guerrero never won the WWE Championship?
Meet me outside.
What if? Hold up. What if CM Punk never cuts the pipe bomb promo?
See, why the fuck you taking that shit from me? You took that shit from me.
We
You
all,
read
we
my
all on the
mind.
same mindset. I'm liking this, man. This is a good panel.
All right. Okay, we got one from Joe. He said, "What if Yokozuna beat Bret Hart at WrestleMania and Hogan wouldn't have stole the spotlight, winning the title?"
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, we got one from Kevin. He said, "What if Sting debuted instead of Triple H returning when Undertaker returned?"
Oh yeah. That's what we
Right
thought.
before
Remember?
Nice one, y'all
WrestleMania 27,
cooking.
right?
Y'all
Okay,
cooking in the
what-
comments.
okay, here
Keep
goes
it
one.
up.
What if Rocky Johnson was actually blocked from dating whatever the Rock's mama name is?
We don't have no Rock.
I can't think of her name, her real name. I'm just
Don't
talking.
do that. Don't do that.
Miss Mafia. No disrespect, but I forgot your name for a second.
What if the Samoan dynasty bloodline never existed in professional wrestling?
Shit. Savages.
What if the blood oath didn't happen? What if the blood oath didn't happen?
Hold on, we got another one. Hold on. What if Cody loses at WrestleMania 40? Shut up, Willis.
Huge chunk of fan base.
wait.
Bye bye.
You can't wait.
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
What if at WrestleMania 13 there was no double turn between Brett and Austin?
Oh my goodness, sir. Go in the corner.
What if Ultimate Warrior was actually sober?
What if Shawn Michaels never fulfilled the boyhood dream at WrestleMania 12?
What if Ric Flair continued powerlifting?
What if Ric Flair had a short penis?
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is one. What if Ric Flair's son survived?
Oh, come on, bro. That hurts.
What if Charlotte never what if Charlotte decided not to wrestle?
That's what ties into mine. Because the only reason she wrestled was because of the brother.
I need you to stay away from my shit. Thank you.
What if Sasha and Naomi didn't walk out of WWE back in 2021?
They would have been still in catering. Shit.
Not one of them would. At least one of them would have been.
What if?
Hold on, we got one from Belle. Hold on. Hold on. Belle said this. She said, "What if John Cena did get fired?"
Yeah.
It's nice.
When he filed for people power? What if the Nexus beat John Cena?
Ooh.
Kevin said this. I'll allow this. He said, "What if AEW invaded WWE?"
All Out War.
It would be, but you know.
I got one.
Okay.
What if there was no NXT?
Ooh, that's dope. That's dope.
Damn you.
Okay.
Damn you to hell.
All right, Willis. He said, "What if Eric Bischoff can stop shitting on AEW on this podcast every week?"
He wouldn't have a podcast then.
I say, what if Jim Cornette say something nice to?
We're gonna do
nice
3
about
more.
AEW?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, what if Jim Cornette could finally say something nice about AEW?
He'll lose his fan base.
True.
Yeah.
What if, this is a bit of a long one. What if, I believe it was, what if at WrestleMania 35, the referee actually saw that Becky Lynch's shoulders weren't down?
Okay. What if the Royal Rumble never existed?
True. What if Survivor Series never existed?
What if
I got a
never
good,
existed?
yeah, I got a good one, and this, no offense to everyone else, this might be the biggest one.
Okay.
What if Hogan never snitched out Jesse Ventura when he was trying to unionize the wrestlers?
All right, that would end it right there.
That one gonna end it?
Wait a minute. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're gonna end it with that one. Y'all had some really good ones. So let me ask you guys this. So, do you think we should do this segment? Do you think we should keep this segment?
Yes.
What is segment?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change it up a little bit. So like every week, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I will discuss it with the panel. I will discuss it. We'll see like what company we're going to talk about this week and blah blah blah. We'll probably come around with the what if WWE scenarios and all the good shit or whatever. But no, you guys did a great job. Thank you guys for participating. So let's go ahead with final thoughts. We're gonna start with our guests. Go ahead.
All right. Final thought. This week is looking, now that we have the news about Brock tomorrow, it already made an interesting week even more interesting. If Brock does show up tomorrow and he wins that gauntlet match, I'm done. I'm done with the Triple H is in charge. Things are different. Things are new. I'm done. I don't want to hear this shit anymore. Just stop. You guys want to continue to go on with that dribble, like mindless dribble, go right ahead, do you. But if he wins that damn gauntlet match tomorrow, steals the moment from Chad Gable, who I think it's unanimous in this group who should win, who should beat Gunther at Mania. If Brock takes that spot, like I don't want to hear nothing about moral high ground with WWE anymore. I don't want to hear about things being done different with Triple H anymore. That argument is shut forever. It's done forever, and that's all it is. I'm excited for big business. I will be there in Boston. I can't wait. It's gonna be another night to remember, man. And yep, that's all I gotta say. Here we go.
Cool. Thank you, brother. And thank you for coming on the podcast. But don't go away.
Anytime. I'm
right.
Mr.
Stormy, final statements.
Yes, my final statement will go towards something that Barbara spoke about. This month we lost a creative person who changed everything for all of us anime watchers out there, Mr. Akira Toriyama, who created the manga of Dragon Ball Z. Now, the influence is everywhere. We've seen Dragon Ball Z mentioned in wrestling spots, and TV shows, movies, every single where, all over. Like, these 7 balls right here is what it was all about.
Shut up, Chris.
So rest in peace to him. I'm sorry. These are the most, like they said last night on Smack It Raw. These balls right here, you get your wish.
Chris.
So that's what I got to say. So rest in peace to him. And also, and always, like I always do in my final thoughts, El Toro Blanco, the greatest faction in AEW that is yet to reach their potential. Y'all be on the lookout. La Facción Inagalobles is on the rise. Jose the Assistant, Press Tense, Jalistico, El Toro Blanco, because Jalistico has wrapped up his stuff. Roosh is healthy. Press Tense been in training. We got Dynasty next month in St. Louis. I've been named an honorary member of LFI. So be ready, baby. It's coming.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
I got my mask on the way. All I need is a new name. I don't have a luchador named that, but it's coming.
El Stormo.
Estómico.
El Stormo.
Estómico.
No, they call me Tormenta.
Final statement, Mr. Enforcer.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bounce off of what Ball Rose said about this Brock Lesnar thing. Yes, it was penciled in because of last year's Royal Rumble. They didn't touch each other, and the fans wanted it, and y'all was gonna do it. But stuff changed. More deserving people came along. Gable, Sami Zayn. But if y'all do this, I mean, honestly, y'all just stuck in the mud pit, and y'all gonna stay in that mud pit for a while. You're not giving other people a chance. Brock resume is good even without the Intercontinental title. There's guys here that bust their ass for 300 days a year to get that spot at WrestleMania just to be taken away from them because Brock is now back and it's not right. So, good luck to the guys that's actually in the gauntlet. We don't know what's going to happen, but I won't be surprised if we don't hear that damn music come on and his ass come bouncing his ass down there as the Canadian cowboy that he is. But this is going to be an interesting week because we just don't have that situation. We got big business. We get to see Okada again wrestle. This time we got the returning Pac. We got Eddie Kingston, who's you already know he's already fired up to fight. Then you got probably Miss Monet, who's been making some noise for the past weekend, but her AEW debut finally, she's healthy to walk down that aisle and wonder what she's gonna have and stuff like that. Samoa Joe, I don't know the rest of the card on top of my head, but should be an interesting 2 hours. Then I don't know. Is Rock gonna give us another 20-minute, 15-minute Twitter promo? I hope so. I hope so because he sounds more better on Twitter. and let's see who's next on the Hall of Fame because I'm really impressed with this Hall of Fame list that they got going on. Especially with Bray Wyatt's father and uncle, U.S. Express going in. Bull Nakano, who's well deserved, and of course Sir Paul Heyman. So enjoy this week of wrestling. Please support us in all factions of social media. And if you want some of our merch, HillsForLife.stores. Thank you very much. I am done.
So everybody, another epic show, y'all. Y'all came through for us this week. So for me, you already know, I got a full fucking week. Wrestling Debates and Catering this Tuesday, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Also, we will be hosting the cookout. I do not know when or where. I will let you guys know on social media. You can also follow me on Facebook. Yeah, y'all already know where to follow us. As a matter of fact, we got 1,001 subscribers on X. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, like I don't even know. Like I have not been on X in ages, and for some reason, like I go on the app and I see all of these fucking people. Like
it's a good time to go back, eh?
Yeah, not really.
Wait, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that new podcast coming on? Through the Hard Way. When is that coming on?
I don't know. Stevie Ray still haven't got with me. I'll probably follow up with him. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be close to WrestleMania. So it'll probably be the week before I leave. It'll probably be around that time, but I'm thinking it's probably gonna be at the end of the month because I know I'm gonna hear from him any day now. So it's one of those situations. But thing is, it's like we're gonna be busy our damn selves because, matter of fact, in 2 weeks we're going to have Smacking It Raw come on this podcast. Next week, I'm gonna probably either get Big Daddy or I'm gonna probably get someone from the indie scene to probably come back on here. Might even get Frankie. Back on this bitch because
hey, Frankie.
Yeah,
Frankie. Cool down, bro. Just
because matter of fact, we're supposed to be meeting up with him in Philly, so we might have like a little interview with him in Philly. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, that's all I have. Just don't be trash. And one more thing too, this was very disturbing to see this. So
What?
John Cena was naked at damn near might as well say he was naked at the Oscars. Just yeah, very disturbing.
Why?
I I don't know. They're weird. Okay,
You know,
so
every fucking year is something. I
yeah,
swear.
exactly. Barbro, Brett, I'm glad to know your name now. You know already know. You already know the vibes. Matter of fact, I am so glad to know you. You are a dope ass dude. Thank you for
For
just
real.
coming through, you know what I'm saying, and being a top contributor for our podcast, especially on the cookout and everything that we do. So anytime that you want to come on here and get promoted, just let us know. But yeah, other than that, everybody just like this video, comment the video. We're doing great. We're at I think 540 subscribers. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing great. Until that time, everybody, we'll see you guys when we see you. More than likely next Sunday for all of us. I am your host, Mr. Team Bree. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
He's tired.
I am.
Go to sleep.